And we are live from Onalaska High School for Level 1 of the high school football playoffs as the Onalaska Hilltoppers, the number 1 seed, will host the number 8 seed in the Ashland Ordockers here tonight. Scotty Grant along with me, Jeff Ross on the camera as always. Scotty, on paper, maybe on video as well, this looks like Onalaska should be able to handle business tonight.
Well, the Ordockers come in at a 3-6 record overall, 3-4 in their conference. Only 15 points a game this season, 31 against. They average 243 yards, but the opponent is 313 yards per game and a -4 turnover ratio. So here, to your point, on paper looks like Onalaska should have this one handily, I would say. Watching some of the film on Ashland, they run a triple option style offense. They like to split out in a pass pro, kind of a maybe semi-wing T style passing game. But they really, to me, tip their hand quite a bit on what they're going to do. However, we'll have to see if Onalaska picked up on any of that in the film that I saw. I do feel, though, if you look at this roster for Ashland, they have a lot of youth. So this team is still growing and a lot of potential, a lot of sophomores, a lot of juniors, a lot of freshmen. So you look at this roster, and this is a stepping stone for them, really, in their program. For Onalaska, it's to take it to the next level in the playoffs. They've had success in the playoffs, and they've also had some failure in the playoffs. And Coach Yashinsky knows very well that you have to be prepared for a game like this, because remember a couple years back when they played Monroe, I mean, they came in as a heavy favorite, and Monroe came in and won by a point in a nail-biter. So Coach Yashinsky knows that this is big, and he knows he has a really good team this year that can go very far if they get past this round.
Hey, you stole the thunder. I was going to bring that up eventually here on the pregame, but we can get into it in a little bit. But hey, you know, we're right along the same wavelength here. That it's possible that Onalaska. That's why we're a little hesitant to say that it should be handily, because you never know in the playoffs, right?
It's a different season.
Yeah.
I mean, Onalaska comes in. You know, numbers are fantastic. I mean, you look at their usage. I mean, this team has been great all year. Their defense, like with Salem, has been fantastic all season.
All right, well, your furnace make it through another heating season. Now is the time to upgrade to a strong air system from Rish Heating and Air Conditioning in West Salem. Call them at 786-2676. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll continue previewing this game between the Onalaska Hilltoppers and the Ashland Ordockers in the 1-8 matchup, Level 1 of the high school football playoffs, here on ESPN La Crosse 105.5.
Are you looking for ways to manage your money wherever life takes you? Ultra's online and mobile banking is where it's at. We make managing your accounts on any device easy and secure. So go ahead, transfer funds, send money, deposit checks, or pay bills, all on your schedule. Take the next step and download the Ultra mobile app from the Apple App Store or Google Play. Visit ultra.org today or stop in at Ultra Federal Credit Union in La Crosse, Onalaska, Holman, West Salem, La Crescent, or Winona, helping you live your best life. Federally insured by NCUA.
S-C-O-R-E, score! It's exhilarating when the home team scores. And you'll feel like you scored too when you do business with Allied Cooperative. Whether you need propane or fuel, fertilizer or seed, tires, auto parts, hardware, or more, Allied Cooperative has the products you need with the service you can trust, all close to home. Allied Cooperative is a great place to work and a great place to do business. Allied Cooperative, now that's something to cheer about.
Imagine if you could feel better and live healthier without drugs or surgery. What if we told you that at Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we can help you turn that thought into a reality for you and your family with safe, gentle, and effective chiropractic care. We are a team of family-oriented chiropractors who offer our patients quality care as it relates to nutrition and weight loss, exercise, and living a healthy lifestyle. Whether you're visiting us because you want to feel better, get out of pain, or even lose weight, we want you to know that you've come to the right place on your journey to wellness. Through tailored and specific care plans, we'll create the best treatment for your unique needs. And we don't stop there. We'll listen to your concerns and make you a partner in your care. At Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we don't just get you well, we'll help you stay well too.
Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers with locations in Onalaska, Holman, and Sparta.
Did you wake up in a cold house last winter? Don't let that happen again this year. Hey, it's Kirsten from G&T Heating and Air Conditioning in West Salem. Did you know that we service any brand of heating system? Whether you have a boiler, heat pump, oil, or gas furnace, the list goes on. Give us a call to make sure that yours is running up to par before the cold winter hits. Mention this ad while scheduling and get $10 off your next service. Call us at 786-1140. You won't be disappointed. Call G&T for the best heating and air conditioning guaranteed.
Take a swing on a new course. Swing away on the 9-hole scenic golf course at Cooley Golf Bowl of Onalaska. Haven't played the course before? Give it a try. See if you're up for the challenging par 36. The well-manicured golf course at Cooley Golf Bowl attracts some of the area's largest league play. After a round of golf, relax on the patio overlooking the course and enjoy a delicious meal and your favorite beverage. Get your golfing buddies together and swing away on the 9-hole scenic golf course at Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill at the east end of Main Street, Onalaska.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill in downtown West Salem. The affordable family bar serving delicious pizzas, burgers, and sandwiches. Stop in and see Dave and Brady before or after the game at Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill. Scotty, we got into it just a tad bit before the break, but Onalaska in previous playoff games have not been able to maybe hold up their end of the seedings, maybe as you will. As you mentioned, the Monroe game, they came in here and lost on a 2-point conversion late in that game. They went for it. They missed it by a couple of inches. And it's happened to them a couple of times over the past however many years where they've been the favored team in a high seed. Now, this team is probably better than those past teams, but it's still a very possible thing in high school football.
Numbers and just, predetermine what's going to happen here tonight. I mean, we could have a plethora of turnovers and it could be just a turnover, but I don't expect that. I expect Onalaska to come out here very disciplined, very sound. I expect them to be playing at their best tonight for sure because they know that this is probably the best chance that they're going to have to make it to Camp Randall with the squad they have here tonight. You look at the talent. There's so much talent on both sides of the ball. This is a very good football team, and they would be disappointed if they left bowed out a little early this year, I would say.
Well, and Coach Ashinsky was on the sports lead earlier this week as well, and John asked him about the bracket and what he thought of it, and he actually maybe outside, some coaches might just say, it is what it is. But Ash actually said, hey, we like where we're at. We like the part of the bracket we're at. We think it's good for us. And I think a big part of that, and maybe he's only looking at one team here, in Monroe, the team that beat him just a few years ago. They're on the opposite side of the bracket, so they wouldn't have to face them until they get to Madison, which Monroe is probably, it's them and Onalaska as the two favorites in D3.
Yeah, I would say, you look at that and you look at the bottom half. Mosinee is a pretty good football team. They're the 2 seed in this regional. And then you look at West Salem right underneath in the other sectional. And I could really see it happening where you see in that sectional final West Salem and Onalaska for the chance to go to Camp Randall. It's very doable if you look at this bracket. And I think Ash is right. I think he landed in a good spot. Reedsburg is a 2 seed on the other side.
Yeah.
That kind of makes you scratch your head a little bit about the strength of some of these other teams. However, I do feel that Rice Lake and Mosinee probably pose the biggest threat in this regional to knock out Onalaska, but we'll have to see how the games fall tonight.
Exactly, and you get the 4 or 5 matchup next week if you're another win, which you're probably heavily favored again, and then your postseason really gets started. I think if you're a 1 seed, you get a couple wins.
There's no love loss with Onalaska and Rice Lake.
Yep.
No love loss. That's kind of a little playoff rivalry that's been going on with those two schools.
Yeah, I feel like maybe it's every year Coach Ash brings up Rice Lake and Monroe as the 2 teams. He's just, Rice Lake, Monroe, every single year. Those are the teams he's worried about in D3. So there you go. That's where Onalaska looks right now. Their 2 seed in their bracket is Mosinee. The 3 seed Rice Lake is who they would face off with at the end of this little regional bracket here if they are able to continue on winning here. First, they got to beat the 8 seed Ashland Ordockers here tonight. Allied Cooperative, your championship team for agronomy, feed, propane, tires, grain, refined fuels, hardware, auto parts, and convenience store. It's the diversity, power, and customer service you'd expect from your championship team, Allied Cooperative. Another break. We'll be right back here at Onalaska High School for level 1 of the playoffs. You're listening to ESPN La Crosse 105.5.
Autumn is in the air. A reminder that the heating season will be here sooner than you think. It's time to start thinking about your furnace. Call Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, your Armstrong air dealer, and schedule your furnace maintenance checkup. Rish will make sure your furnace is running at peak efficiency, saving you money on your energy bill. Need a new furnace? Now's the time to upgrade to a money-saving, energy-efficient, smooth, and reliable Armstrong air system. Get ready for the heating season with a call to your Armstrong air dealer. Rish Heating and Air Conditioning in West Salem. Call them at 786-2676.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region since 1983.
Dad has always taught to us service, satisfaction, the customer is always right.
If our drivers create the mess, they know enough that they clean it up. Our container lids are always shut, containers are always in a neat, orderly fashion, and we take pride in that.
We feel that's our customer, it's our waste, it's our container. It's got to get done. We can do whatever we can to make that happen.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region.
Noble Insurance Service, building strong relationships to secure your future. Whether you need homeowners insurance, auto insurance, life insurance, or commercial insurance, we work with a variety of companies. That ensures you get the protection you need. At Noble Insurance, we're committed to creating a partnership so that as your needs change, your coverage keeps pace. Call Noble Insurance Service and let's create a plan personalized just for you and your needs.
Noble Insurance Agency, Onalaska.
3-in-1 Construction, the name to remember for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. You see, 3-in-1 Construction specializes in 3 things: drywall, metal framing, and painting. If you have any one of those projects in mind, whether it be residential or commercial, call 3-in-1 Construction at 608-317-8615 or email Jared at 3in1construction.net. Contact 3-in-1 Construction for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. They're located next to the post office downtown West Salem. Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill in downtown West Salem. It's the place to meet your friends before and after sporting events.
Dave Hunt here. We pride ourselves on being a family establishment. Hunter's Last Chance is a place you can bring the whole family before the game, after the game, or anytime. Enjoy our delicious burgers, sandwiches, and pizzas.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, downtown West Salem. Stop in for their made-from-scratch daily lunch specials. Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, serving up the best burgers around downtown West Salem.
3-in-1 Construction, the name to remember for your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. Call Jared at 608-317-8615 or stop into 3-in-1 Construction, located next to the post office in downtown West Salem. Speaking of West Salem, obviously one of those area teams playing around here today. They are the 1 seed on the bottom part of this Division III bracket. Onalaska at the top of it. They could match up if they continue to win in the semifinals. As we mentioned, they will take on WAPACA at home here tonight in the 1-8 matchup. Also in the Cooley, GET is at Colby. Aquinas is at home against Durand, Arkansas, and Westby is at Belleville. Scotty Belleville, the top passer in the entire state this year, so obviously they're going to want to throw the ball.
Yeah, I mean, what do you have, like 2,700
yards something like that.
Crazy like that, and like 27, 28 touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, interesting there. I feel bad for Durand. I really do.
Yeah.
Aquinas is going to come in with a chip on their shoulder. I still cannot believe they are not a 1 seed in Division 5.
Well, here's the thing. They're in that messed up bracket.
I get it, but here's the thing. You're a state champ. You lose to a team that was a division higher than you, moved up a division for the playoffs, and is a 1 seed, and you're a 3 seed in Division 5. I feel sorry for Durand tonight.
Well, this is the thing with Aquinas is they went into that screwy bracket where also I believe St. Croix Falls is the one that got the 1 seed. Yep. Northwestern got this 2 seed.
And St. Croix Falls is like the top seed, aren't they?
They are,
yes.
and Northwestern beat St. Croix Falls in the regular season, and still St. Croix Falls got the 1 seed. And I know you have to look at other games and say, all right, they beat them by so many, but
feels like they had a bingo cage and they're just rolling them out.
I mean, at some point, head-to-head has to matter a little bit. Aquinas and that, but the computer can't do all that stuff necessarily. So that's just a screwy bracket to begin with. And like you said, Durand's probably gets the short end of the stick there.
I feel bad for them. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, other games around the area. Scenic Bluffs, Luther is at Markesan. Bangor is at home against Wazeeka Steuben Seneca. New Lisbon's at Ithaca. And Cashton takes on Deerfield.
So that Bangor-Wazeeka Steuben Seneca game could be interesting because Wazeeka Steuben Seneca is the conference champion in their bracket. Okay, Bangor comes in a 3 seed, the lineage. I watched a little bit of film on Wazeeka Steuben. They could be a threat. Honestly, they could upset Bangor tonight. I hate to say it, I don't want my to lose, but they're coming in pretty deceptively under the radar, so they're hot right now.
Well, Tanner Jones is hot right now, too. 6 touchdowns last week. He's starting to get it going a little bit.
That kid's a beast.
Yeah.
And he's such a good kid, too. Like, we've been on 5-5 with John, and he's down to earth. He knows what his job is, and he just is deceptively powerful. We saw it against Louisville. The kid just keeps moving his legs.
And then in the MVC tonight, Central, the 8 seed, is at the 1 seed River Falls. Holman, who won 5 in a row to end the year after losing their first 4, they're at West De Pere. Tough matchup for them, winning 5 in a row.
I mean, good for Holman. I love how they ended their season. They're going to come in hot. I think they're going to give West De Pere a little bit of problems early, but West De Pere's so deep.
Yep.
I mean, it's going to be a tough game for them to win. I hope they pull it off. It just looks very astronomical from what I'm looking at. So.
And then obviously this game here in the MVC, last game around the area in the Dairyland, Blair Taylor's a 5 seed after almost winning the Dairyland, tying. They could have, they were in it the last week with Pepanoma, Cochran Fountain City, could have 3-way tie, but they end up as the 5 seed there. So another maybe tough draw for an area team. They take on River Ridge. So those are your area games going around here tonight. But of course we have Onalaska and Ashland. If you want to catch up on all those scores and stats, coaches, players, whatnot, John Papadopoulos back at the studio. We'll have the Festival Foods post-game show as always. Scotty, I hear you're making another appearance.
Well, I haven't heard anything from John.
Well, he told me to tell you
okay. That's how
that you're ready.
Okay.
Be ready. Yeah.
I'm just used to it. I'm kidding, John. I figured I'm prepared for it, so we're good.
All right, Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill in Onalaska is your family fun place with their 8-lane bowling center. After bowling, grab a take and bake pizza to go. Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill at the east end of Main Street in Onalaska. We'll take a break. When we come back, we will have kickoff for you from Onalaska. You're listening to High School Football on ESPN La Crosse 105.5.
Did you wake up in a cold house last winter? Don't let that happen again this year. Hey, it's Kirsten from G&T Heating and Air Conditioning in West Salem. Did you know that we service any brand of heating system? Whether you have a boiler, heat pump, oil, or gas furnace, the list goes on. Give us a call to make sure that yours is running up to par before the cold winter hits. Mention this ad while scheduling and get $10 off your next service. Call us at 786-1140. You won't be disappointed. Call G&T for the best heating and air conditioning guaranteed.
Get on the road, on the water, or off the beaten path with a vehicle loan from Ultra. Enjoy low rates, flexible terms, and no payments for 90 days. Whether it's a car, truck, RV, boat, or motorcycle, we'll put you in the driver's seat with a monthly payment that fits your budget. It's go time. Take the next step and apply now. Visit Ultra.org today or stop in at Ultra Federal Credit Union in La Crosse, Onalaska, Holman, West Salem, La Crescent, or Winona. Helping you live your best life. Federally insured by NCUA.
The Prescription Center Pharmacy has moved from La Crosse to West Salem. The Prescription Center is now located in the same building as West Salem Health Mart Pharmacy on Highway 16, just across from Linda's Bakery. This compounding pharmacy is able to create medications specifically for you, your family, and your pets. The same great service and staff are still available. The only thing that's changed is the address. Call 608-788-4500 to learn how your compounding pharmacist can help you, your family, and your pets.
Autumn is in the air. A reminder that the heating season will be here sooner than you think. It's time to start thinking about your furnace. Call Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, your Armstrong air dealer, and schedule your furnace maintenance checkup. Rish will make sure your furnace is running at peak efficiency, saving you money on your energy bill. Need a new furnace? Now's the time to upgrade to a money-saving, energy-efficient, smooth, and reliable Armstrong air system. Get ready for the heating season with a call to your Armstrong air dealer. Rish Heating and Air Conditioning in West Salem. Call them at 786-2676.
for a nicer night in late October, however, and we will not complain about that.
They practice treating the whole person. Live your best life at Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers with locations in Onalaska, Holman, and Sparta. PA guy here just reminded everyone that it's nice out tonight, which he said, I don't think I have to tell anybody. This is a beautiful night. Oh, yeah.
Underneath the clothes and the jeans and stuff, but not today.
I mean, couldn't really ask for a better level 1 game in Wisconsin. I mean, I know we're going to get a nice cold game next week.
That
But
being said, I think that's one of the keys to the game tonight is Onalaska, get that passing game going.
Mhm.
I really think you want to save that running attack for when the games are colder, keep your backs fresh. If they can
You'll also be glad to know that I have working pair of binoculars tonight,
get the tires
so I can
down
actually read the
on Brady
numbers.
Kuhn. That would be
That's
ideal
always
for
a
them
plus.
going into the next round.
well, just about ready for kickoff. Ashland will receive to begin the game.
Can't forget about Cornell Banks either.
Yeah.
Lots of purple in the.
By the way, your fashion note, both teams are wearing purple and white, so outstanding for us. Onalaska in the purple jerseys, Ashland in the white ones. The opposite purple and white trim as the kickoff is away right side and big hit. Oh, there's the aforementioned player right there. Cornell Banks all the way down the field makes a tackle almost initially on that return ball at the 26 to start the game for the Ordockers, Scotty.
Coulter Biff got an introduction to Onalaska High School here pretty early. And Cornell Banks said thank you.
To start off their first possession at the 26-yard
Interesting
line.
to see how this Onalaska defense attacks this Ashland offense. Like I said, you're going to see a lot of option from this team, 3 backs.
They will be in that tight formation. Well, Ashland. Snap and the handoff to the fullback right side and eaten up right away. A loss on the play.
Villaverde with the run.
Carrying the ball that time.
And a loss of 1 on the play.
I believe that is Lakin Villaverde.
Yeah, 34. Gillis on the tackle. And, Gillis has gotten so much better as the season has progressed. He's had a great year in general, but kind of taking ownership of that star defender.
Row Park is full over there. We'll be sending someone around to collect your admittance fee a little later on.
A key cog in this Onalaska defense.
Again under center for Ashland. Quick handoff up the middle again, and again, nothing doing that time. It was Aiden Summerfield on the tackle.
Yeah, Summerfield coming in, and again, you can see they've kind of studied this pretty well right off the onset. And, the question is the quickness of Onalaska's defensive line. How do they penetrate, cause havoc? Because that option is very deceptive when it works, but if it doesn't work, it can be very reckless.
So 3rd and 11 here, we'll call it. Gain of nothing
right. Third down
on the previous play.
Strong right.
Snap in the shotgun. Quick fire on the slant. It's incomplete. In and out of the hands of Marcus Cruzin, the top wide receiver for Ashland. Coach Yashinsky mentioned him by number 22. We have to watch out for him earlier this week. Incomplete.
Yeah, Cruzan probably one of their biggest deep threats. And, Ty Bay, the quarterback, has a good arm when he gets time. That time, they just wanted to do a quick drop and throw. And Onalaska's defense was prepared. Like I said, anytime they go to that strong right formation, Aaron, expect to pass.
Punt is away. Shell and a nice one hop for Nicky Odom. He's going to run around the left side. He's got some speed and some room. They've got the blockers set up, and there goes Nicky Odom. He will return the punt. Touchdown, Onalaska, and they strike early.
I don't think Ashland
Touchdown, Hilltoppers.
They set up the wall perfectly down the left sideline.
Punt return for Odom, the cotton boy on the left side.
I don't know if they studied that or what, but Odom just turned on the Jets, and Ashland looked like they were in a replay from last night's Thursday Night Football game, how slow it was on the backside.
Yeah, it was wide open outside the hash left side. Really nice blocking by the Hilltoppers all the way down the field, and
I watched the Arizona D punching a 3rd touchdown.
They will line up in a funky formation, Onalaska.
Oh, yeah.
7 of them line up left. Now they'll all come motioning back in, and they will be set to
It's the annexation of Puerto Rico.
Just wanted to see what they lined it up in. Mallory Megan will be on for the extra point. And it is straight through once again. 7-0 Onalaska in the offense. Hasn't even come out on the field thanks to a 55-yard punt return for a touchdown by the electric Nicky Odom. Onalaska leads 7-0 on ESPN La Crosse 105.5.
Now's the time to make your dream home a reality with a home loan from Ultra. Whether you're buying, building, or refinancing, we're here to help make it happen. With great rates and local servicing, a secure 24/7 online application, and an expert team. So take the next step and apply now. It's fast, easy, and hassle-free. Visit ultra.org today or stop in at Ultra Federal Credit Union in La Crosse, Onalaska, Holmen, West Salem, La Crescent, or Winona, helping you live your best life. Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Did you wake up in a cold house last winter? Don't let that happen again this year. Hey, it's Kirsten from G&T Heating and Air Conditioning in West Salem. Did you know that we service any brand of heating system? Whether you have a boiler, heat pump, oil, or gas furnace, the list goes on. Give us a call to make sure that yours is running up to par before the cold winter hits. Mention this ad while scheduling and get $10 off your next service. Call us at 786-1140. You won't be disappointed. Call G&T for the best heating and air conditioning guaranteed.
And the Hilltoppers
back here at Onalaska, and right off the kickoff, it's fumbled, bounced around, and Onalaska picks it up. Back-to-back special teams plays for the Hilltoppers, and they have the football.
Yeah, a bobble on the kick, and Onalaska opportunistic on special teams.
At the 31
again, another special teams play early for the Hilltoppers in this one, Aaron.
A little pooch kick over on the right side, and the ball was bouncing around for a few seconds there. Onalaska was able to dive on top of it. They will start with two wide receivers left. They will hand it off right up the middle to Brady Kuhn with a jump cut left tackle down, crossing inside the 25. That is a gain of 7 on first down for the Onalaska leading running back.
Tackle on the play.
Yeah, nice little trap inside. Good job by the Onalaska offensive line to get to the second level. Sean Evans doing a good job up front as always, and Michael Hellickson as well, 55.
2nd and 3. It's a man in motion. Matty Burnett will catch on the touch pass. He gets around the right side. First down and tackled out of bounds just shy of the 15-yard line.
Yeah,
and a first down.
Not a lot of resistance from this Ordocker defense so far. Aaron, Onalaska just methodically moving.
Ball's on the 17-yard line.
So it'll go as a 7-yard pass for Adam Skifton to Matty Burnett. Here's Burnett in motion again. They'll fake an end around to Odom. They'll throw into the end zone. He's got Ben Stewart there off the edge of his hand, out of bounds.
Pass is incomplete.
Little too far that time. And
really,
that was a great play design.
I was going to say, really good play design, Scotty, with a couple of fakes, and Stewart, the tight end, just kind of leaked out.
Yeah, and he had two guys wide open down the field. I believe Brody Mitchell was also open in the end zone as well. And a good play design by Onalaska.
The intended receiver. 2nd down and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 17. Skifton will drop back to pass again. This time he'll throw across the middle, and he overthrows Brody Mitchell. 3rd down.
Yeah, Adam just looks a little too hot right now throwing that football.
A little bit of happy feet, it looked, maybe.
Yeah.
Intended receiver Brody Mitchell. 3rd down and 10.
He should be. I mean, playoff time. I mean, he knows that he could throw for a chunk tonight if, he got the protection that he needed.
3rd and 10. Up the middle, Brady Kuhn will come up right at the first down marker, and they are going to give it to him. So they'll pick up the first down on the ground there.
They say it's a 1st and goal for the Hilltoppers.
Another first down.
A good job by Onalaska's offensive line again, really getting a good push up front.
So I'll go as a gain of 11, 2 carries for 18 yards here.
7-yard line.
On Onalaska's first offensive possession.
Yeah, that interior of the Onalaska offensive line doing a really good job here early.
Skifton's by himself in the shotgun. Now he'll send Odom in motion right to left. He'll roll out to the right. Will Skifty. He's got a man in the flat. It's his fullback. Sam Pika will get into the end zone, right at the pylon, able to reach in. And it's a 6-yard touchdown pass from Skipton Topeka, and Onalaska is up early 13-0.
Yeah, I used Nicky Odom as a play, good little decoy there on that play, and Topeka just kind of leaked out to the flat. Good play design by the Hilltoppers, and another 6 points on the board here early. There it is again.
A motion out left. They have 7 players out on the left.
Put the center in the backfield. Give him the ball. Annexation of Puerto Rico.
Let's see what Burnett wants to do. He's basically the quarterback here. We've got motion. Burnett's going to try to run to the outside, and he will sneak in. Touchdown. 2-point conversion.
And the try for 2 is good.
And it's 15-0. Onalaska leads here early on in the first quarter.
Burnett.
Ashland will try to answer when we come back here on ESPN La Crosse 105.5.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Coulee region since 1983.
Dad has always taught to us service, satisfaction. The customer is always right.
If our drivers create the mess, they know enough that they clean it up. Our container lids are always shut, containers are always in a neat, orderly fashion, and we take pride in that.
We feel that's our customer. It's our waste. It's our container. It's got to get done. We can do whatever we can to make that happen.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Coulee region.
Now's the time to make your dream home a reality with a home loan from Ultra. Whether you're buying, building, or refinancing, we're here to help make it happen. With great rates and local servicing, a secure 24/7 online application, and an expert team. So take the next step and apply now. It's fast, easy, and hassle-free. Visit ultra.org today or stop in at Ultra Federal Credit Union in La Crosse, Onalaska, Holmen, West Salem, La Crescent, or Winona, helping you live your best life. Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
The Hilltoppers.
Back here at Onalaska, high school kickoff by Chase Boehm goes out of bounds just about the 1-yard line. Almost was able to pin that into the end zone, but it'll set Ashland up.
Yeah, this is a critical drive for Ashland if they want to stay in this game. I mean, Onalaska 2 scores on 2 spectacular special teams plays and a very methodical drive by the Hilltoppers earlier, and you can see the talent gap here early in this game.
Noble Insurance, free insurance reviews, free quotes. Bottom line, they make insurance easy for you. Most importantly, all of your insurance needs in one place. Talk with Sherry at Noble Insurance, Onalaska. Ashland will start at the 35-yard line in the shotgun here. Obey will hand it off up the middle, and again, the Hilltoppers all over that one. Gain of nothing that time for Ethan Peterson.
Yeah, Peterson just ran into a wall, and you talk about Alex Batista, one of the unsung heroes for the Onalaska Hilltoppers. He does a really good job in the middle of that line, and then you add, John Nickrum and Levi Bolstead. That's a pretty formidable front three, and they love to run that 3-3-3 defense.
So again, 2 receivers right, 2 left for the Ordockers. Peterson to the right of Obey. He will throw out to the left side, in and out of the hands, right through the hands of Lakin Villaverde. And it'll be 3rd and 10.
A little bit of happy feet there, Aaron. I think you could see it too. Nerves, and, that ball goes a little high.
Just a couple extra chops.
Yeah, almost a pick, too, on the tip ball.
Both these quarterbacks have a little bit of that in them so far tonight.
Well, someone's got a cowbell out there. I like that.
We need more.
That's right. You know what I need.
3rd and 10, back under center for Ashland. In motion is Villaverde. They're going to hand it off on the right side, this time Hunter Schneer, and he will gain about 2, and that'll be it. It'll be 4th and 8.
Sorry, Hunter Schneer with the carry.
Schneer really not a lot of room to run.
And looks like
the Onalaska defense, just their speed
Sean
on the edges
Gillis
has been
had
good.
the initial.
So good all season.
And he was aided and abetted by many of his brethren.
Which I think is probably why they went back to the run and just say, hey, let's see what we can do here. Yeah.
I bet you they don't kick it to Odom this time. What do you think?
They better not. Punt is away, and they do. Right at him, line drive kick. He'll knock it down with one hand. Still has plenty of time, and he will just land on it this time at the 25. And Onalaska ran into the kicker. Oldham had a chance to return it.
And he got a fingertip on it and then kind of lost it. It's a personal foul, too. So Ashland's going to get
And that is a
oh, so
foul on the
they
Hilltop
roughing
Pershing.
the kicker, not a running into.
Ashland, a first down.
So Ashland picks up their
Into Hilltop territory.
first down of the night
47.
via the penalty. 15 yards.
We'll see if that really motivates your Dockers here to move the football. Onalaska's defense so far have just been stifling.
It's like they know what's coming.
Yeah. I usually can see what they're doing, too.
Well, at about the 47 of Onalaska here for Ashland. Villaverde in motion. It's going to be a quarterback keep for Obey, and he is taken down by Sam Pika.
Once again.
Loss of 3.
Man, Pika just so instinctive.
Saw what
You
was
can see
coming.
that they saw that also on film.
Pika
There
always
was really
gets his man.
no. Did you just call him Inspector Pika?
A loss of 3
oh
on the
gosh.
play.
All I know is Sam Pika made a great play on that. He had a really good read.
Well, here's the thing. Triple option is all about the deception and, getting the defense to go off their assignments.
I remember when he
This Onalaska team just doesn't do that. Really, ever.
Very smart, disciplined team.
Handoff up the middle. They're just going to push with 2 running backs and a fullback up the middle. And finally will be knocked down. The carry was Chenier. He'll get 5 yards on the play.
It's 3rd down and 8.
That was a fullback dive with the other 2 running backs just pushing Chenier as far as they could.
Well, teamwork makes the dream work, right? No matter how you do it.
Hey, 5 yards is 5 yards.
Yeah, that's right. Wonder if they're going to try and throw again this time. A little bit of a higher percentage.
Right.
But do you want to test the secondary?
3rd and 8. We'll see. They're going to hand it off up the middle, and they're just going to try to push the pile again. And Chenier is just going to get 1. A couple of punches, and there's the flag.
This time,
I don't know what Chris Craig is trying to do, but he is punching Sam Pika, and he is ejected.
Foul and ejection.
You don't need that.
The junior has been ejected. Chris Craig, he threw 3 punches at Sam Pika in the pile, just kind of little jabs, and right in front of that had official.
Yeah, that's just, you can't have that in high school football. And,
I don't understand that at all.
I get it, but, it's not necessary. So now, really, Onalaska gets the yards back that they lost from roughing the punter just on that play alone.
So 15 yards back. I'll be at the 40. Now Ashland's own 40, and they'll punt it away. Well, they've tried to punt to Odom twice. One of them did not work. The other one barely worked.
Yeah, I would just advise not to
Timeout
punt
for
to him,
Ashland.
period. That's just me.
Well,
but,
this might be what they're talking about. As head coach Travis Larson calls a timeout, maybe to tell his punter, hey, stay away from him. We'll take a quick 30-second break, and we'll see the punt.
Due to recent storms, your house and other buildings on your property may have been severely damaged. Now you need a new roof and siding. Choose CertainTeed Landmark Series shingles from your local CertainTeed roofing and siding dealer, Contractor Supply of West Salem. CertainTeed offers the widest variety of designs and color options, and every CertainTeed product is backed by the manufacturer's warranty for your peace of mind. Choose CertainTeed, the highest quality roofing systems. Call or stop in for a free estimate at Contractor Supply, your partner in building excellence on County Highway B, West Salem.
The Prescription Center Pharmacy, now located in the same building as West Salem Health Mart Pharmacy on Highway 16. This compounding pharmacy able to create medication specifically for you, your family, and your pets. Call 608-788-4500. So Ethan Peterson is on to punt again for Ashland. It'll be his 3rd punt, 2nd officially. No pressure from Onalaska, and he is just going to shank it off the foot over to the right on purpose.
Sails harmlessly out of bounds.
Well,
into lane 3.
And it's going to be a
great decision on Ashland's part.
A 9-yard punt.
Jeff, get a picture of that smoke over there. They're cooking them.
And
I
Hilltoppers
can smell it.
start off
It's
their
like some brats
possession
and
in
burgers,
Ashland
maybe.
territory
Maybe
at the
someone
49-yard
smoking a
line.
brisket over there. I don't know.
The Onalaska Hill.
That's right. Always active.
Yeah. It's a great spot to watch the game, that's for sure. So Onalaska will start in Ordocker territory here.
I can smell that food.
Actually, I don't want
At the 49, in the shotgun skipped, and will hand it to Kuhn, and he is upended. Nice play in the backfield that time by Wyatt Burke. Or rather, Isaac Pierce, 62 on the tackle, loss of 1.
Good sportsmanship by
Second
Pierce,
down.
too. Picking Kuhn up. I think that was a sign of respect by Ashland from the penalty prior.
Not many times that Kuhn is going to run for negative yards in a game. Odom will get a touch pass around the right side. He's got a couple of lead blockers, Pika and Kuhn, and he'll get around the outside. First down, a flag comes in, most likely holding on the Hilltoppers.
He's enough yards for a first down, but there's a penalty on the Hilltoppers.
It is holding on Onalaska, so they'll move 10 yards backwards all the way to the 39-yard line. And
I think I heard Yash say why on the sideline. I don't know if you heard that, but I heard it clear as day.
I think he's probably going to talk to saying why to whoever made the hold. Like, you have Nicky running behind you. You don't need to hold. So second and a long way here for Onalaska. Second and 21. Need to get to the opposite 40 here. Skipton will drop back, a little screen play, and it's wide open for Brady Kuhn. It's Ben Sturr. He's got a lot of blockers and some room. He gives a stiff arm. He's down the left sideline. He's got a convoy, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Ben Sturr. 61 yards. Onalaska is cruising here in quarter number 1, up 21-0. Still with 5:17 in the first quarter.
Yeah, and a nice little design on what was the old school middle screen pass, as we like to call it. And Ashland playing deep for the deep ball in a cover 3. Nobody was around Sturr. Great play design, great blocking, and that was automatic right there. Ashland way too deep in their coverage, Aaron.
So Megan will try the extra point this time. High snap, but good hold, and it's straight through again. Good job by Maddie Burnett to get that down. Onalaska leads 22-0. We'll take a break. We'll be right back on ESPN La Crosse 105.5.
Autumn is in the air. A reminder that the heating season will be here sooner than you think. It's time to start thinking about your furnace. Call Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, your Armstrong air dealer, and schedule your furnace maintenance checkup. Rish will make sure your furnace is running at peak efficiency, saving you money on your energy bill. Need a new furnace? Now's the time to upgrade to a money-saving, energy-efficient, smooth, and reliable Armstrong air system. Get ready for the heating season with a call to your Armstrong air dealer. Rish Heating and Air Conditioning in West Salem. Call them at 786-2676.
Milk has been building champions for centuries. Why? Research shows that real milk builds pregame muscle, and low-fat chocolate milk restores postgame muscle for athletes like few other beverages. That's why players know they're going to need milk to fuel their performance. Learn their inspiring stories at GonnaNeedMilk.com, brought to you by Dairy Farmers of Wisconsin. 22-0, just over halfway through this first quarter. Onalaska all over Ashland here so far. Kickoff away from Bolam will stay inbounds this time. It'll be brought along the left side by Peterson. He's got some room, and he will bring it up just past the 35, up to about the 36. Good return that time by Ethan Peterson. And some decent field position again for Ashland.
Yeah, not bad at all. And Ashland now, we'll see if they can get something going. So far,
takes the ball to the 36-yard line. Nice return.
Like we thought, Aaron. I mean, Ashland really not moving the football with any authority at this point. And you got to give that front 6/7 a lot of credit for the Hilltoppers.
Ashland just trying to do anything here. They're going to go with trips right, and they're going to have a flag for too many players. I started counting players going out, and I was like, it seems like too many. So illegal formation, too many men in the huddle that time
And
for
there is a
the Ordockers 5-yard penalty.
for illegal procedure.
So 1st and 15.
Substitution.
And as we've said all year against this
the
Onalaska
Ordockers,
team, or even West
1st and
Salem's
15.
defense,
Ball
two of the best in the area, you
31.
just can't go backwards against them.
Yeah, that would have been like the annexation of the Cayman Islands right there. I didn't know what I was looking at there for a second.
They had 3 wide receivers going left, 3 right, running back.
Cabana boy out there, towel boy.
Trips right here for Ashland. They'll look to the right, and it's a fireball on a slant to Cruzen, and in and out of the hands. Again, incomplete.
Intended for
Tyler Obey has made 3 throws that probably should have been completed. His receivers, hands on all 3 of them, incomplete.
If you watch Obey, he does have a really good arm.
Yeah.
He throws it. When he has time, he throws a really nice deep ball. I don't know if he's going to get that time tonight, but when he's had the opportunity to really unleash and get that footwork in, he shows that he's got a lot of intangibles.
I'm going to say there's likely a shot that we just don't see it because I don't know if Ashland wants to take that chance.
Probably not.
To try to get open space down the field. Tight formation again in that triple option offense. It'll be a handoff over left side. Ethan Peterson tripped up at the line. He'll move forward for about a yard. It'll be 3rd and 14.
Yeah, Levi Bolstead doing a good job on the
Peterson tackled by Gillis.
Gillis in there as well. Yeah, John Nick
No
Wiley
gain,
just
3rd down
does
and
such a
15.
good job on that right edge and doesn't make mistakes.
I'm going to say we don't say his name often throughout the game, but he does everything to allow other guys to make tackles. He frees up blockers and gaps.
And that's good because you'd have to think linebackers the strength of this team if you look at it from top to bottom.
Pika, Stewart, and Summerfield. And then Sean Gillis in that star position, as you like to say. Handoff this time left side. And really nothing there again. Maybe nothing, maybe half a yard.
Tackled by
Maybe
Nickram
4th and
Summerfield.
14 again. And another punt.
No gain again.
I
It's
just want Nicky
4th
to
and
stay
15.
loose because he's probably going to get the ball a little bit here, you would think, maybe on this
Yeah.
drive. Because they really haven't. They've kind of teased him as kind of a decoy so far.
We'll see if they want to shank another punt purposely here as motion before the snap.
Flag
And a
fly.
false start on Ashland, their 3rd penalty of this first quarter.
And a false start on Ashland.
Yeah, giving Onalaska better.
What do you mean, 4th down?
Now.
Nicky's standing about the 40, punt is away, and they will punt to him again. He will catch at the 40, bobbled in and out of the hands, and he just
Nick
touched
Odom
down to
falls on the
39. So
ball
Nicky
at
having a
the
little bit of trouble
39-yard
with the ball
line.
here the last couple punts.
Well, and again, we talk about the lights in this time of
1st and
night.
10 Hilltoppers.
You know, it is darker this time of day than it normally would be during this season, and those lights can really throw you off, especially in the punting game. And you know, if it really does pay to do catching punts in the evening time in these lights if you're practicing, you know, something for people to think about if you're training in that aspect of the game.
Onalaska will start at their own 39. In the shotgun, trips left for Skifton. He'll look right. That's Burnett in a little curl route. He'll make the grab, give a stiff arm down the right sideline with some speed. Another stiff arm, and now he'll finally step out. They're going to bring him back another
Matty
10
Burnett
yards,
with
but
the
it's a first
reception.
down for Matty Burnett.
Yeah, just a
And he
simple
gets the
one.
Hilltopper
Good
first
timing
down,
play by the
or he
Hilltoppers.
steps out of bounds.
Matty Burnett just showing, you know, he's got some athleticism
the
himself.
Ashland
himself.
44-yard
These
line.
Onalaska receivers are very talented.
We'll go down for 17 for Burnett. More rhythm throws now for Skifton here in these last couple drives. Go trips left again. He'll look left. There's Odom out in the flat. He'll make the grab, make the
That
quick
pass
turn,
is
and be
complete
swung out of
to
bounds
Odom.
by Xavier
Tackled
Pardon.
to
But
Xander Pardoon.
a catch by Odom will bring him up to about the 40, gain of 4.
Yeah, just a simple little flood
You know,
that time. They give
5.
everybody to the right and try to get the linebackers to come in. Good job by
2nd and
Ashland's
5 on the
defense to not get
39.
fooled by that formation.
Evan Anderson, lone receiver left, trips right. Mitchell, Burnett, and Odom over there. Kuhn to the left of Skifton. He'll drop back to throw, looks right, and there's Burnett. He threw it behind him. He had an opening in the middle of the field there, but threw it about a yard behind, incomplete.
I feel like Adams
third
just
down
a little
and
off.
5 to go.
It could be the playoff jitters. He's had a couple open guys. That right there, just a step behind Burnett.
It's okay if it's this week, though, right?
It's a good play design. Yeah. I mean, for the most part, but you still want to get that rhythm going.
Kuhn will get the ball up the middle, make a couple moves, run over a defender, get up to the 35. It'll be just shy of a first down.
My mistake. My eyes deceived me. It goes down to first down. He's tackled on the play by
fourth and 1 here for the Hilltoppers.
Yeah, they're pulling Samuel Mossman out and putting Alex Batista in at left tackle here.
Yeah, it looked like he maybe just was a little gimpy running off. 4th and 1. Kuhn to the left of Skifton. They will hand it off to him, working that right side. He's open, now up the middle. He's still running, dragging some defenders down to the 10-yard line. Big carry by Brady Kuhn, 25 yards and another first down.
Inside give, and again, this Onalaska offensive line doing a great job of getting to the second level. And Hellickson,
and the line of scrimmage is the 10-yard line, so it's
and of
first
course,
and
you
goal.
can't forget the center inside, Carson Sabell, who's had a good season as well.
We'll go trips right again at the 10, 1st and goal. Players will turn and look at Coach Yashinsky for the play. They have it. Skifton will drop back to the pass, looking on an out route left. Nice throw, better catch. Touchdown, Evan Anderson.
Evan Anderson, 10 yards from Skifton to Anderson.
Great throw that time by Skifton. Even better catch by Evan Anderson to time that perfectly. And you had to think they saw that probably on the film as well, Aaron, as they had that pretty well scouted.
Yeah, they all turned to see what play. They got it and ran it right away. Well-placed throw by Skifton that time. He's looked good when he's had the rhythm throws, that's for sure. All right, Megan on again for the extra point. It's up and through again. And Onalaska continues to pour it on 29-0 with 2:19 remaining first quarter. We'll be right back on ESPN La Crosse 105.5.
Take a swing on a new course. Swing away on the 9-hole scenic golf course at Cooley Golf Bowl of Onalaska. Haven't played the course before? Give it a try. See if you're up for the challenging par 36. The well-manicured golf course at Cooley Golf Bowl attracts some of the area's largest league play. After a round of golf, relax on the patio overlooking the course and enjoy a delicious meal and your favorite beverage. Get your golfing buddies together and swing away on the 9-hole scenic golf course at Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill at the east end of Main Street, Onalaska.
Noble Insurance Service, building strong relationships to secure your future. Whether you need homeowners insurance, auto insurance, life insurance, or commercial insurance, we work with a variety of companies. That ensures you get the protection you need. At Noble Insurance, we're committed to creating a partnership so that as your needs change, your coverage keeps pace. Call Noble Insurance Service and let's create a plan personalized just for you and your needs.
Noble Insurance Agency, Onalaska.
Back here in Onalaska, 29-0 Hilltoppers lead. As Bowen will punt it, kick it away. It'll be fielded on a short hop, bobbled around, now picked up along the left side by Pardue, and he is tackled going nowhere. Tough field position to start here for Ashland. When you're faced with a challenge, how you respond determines the real winners. Rural Mutual believes there's something more important than just winning or losing a game. They believe the team, school, and fans who support their athletes with dignity and class are the true champions. Rural Mutual is the proud sponsor of the WIAA, Rural Mutual Insurance Sportsmanship Award, since it started in 1965. From football to volleyball to soccer to tennis, the award recognizes more than team sportsmanship. It recognizes that sportsmanship matters in your community as well. Visit realmutual.com/WIAA and see how our team in your community can work together to be true champions. 1st and 10 and a huge hit from Sean Gillis, who came in and finished what Sam Pika started.
Yeah, Villaverde that time just goes
Villaverde
to the outside.
with the run.
Gillis is right there.
And
we talk
he
about the
is
speed of this
stopped by
defense.
the
I
inspector
know it sounds like we beat a
and
dead horse
Mr.
when we cover
Gillis.
this Onalaska team, but the speed is just
Soon
so
to
evident.
be an
You watch them, it's not
NBC
even
television
close
show,
sometimes,
The
to some of
Inspector
the,
and Mr. Gillis.
to the opposition for what you can see on film.
I think Peter would have issues with what you just said. It's feed a fed horse, not beat a dead horse.
Yeah.
If you want to,
Supposed to be
like,
like,
be
McMillan
animal friendly, Scott. Come on.
I mean, I
down.
have a nice hat at home that's made out of something I won't say. I like that hat a lot.
Peter's going to come for you. 2nd and 10, little screenplay out on the flat left side. Good pursuit by Aiden
And
Summerfield,
that pass is caught.
who swallows up. I believe that is Peterson. It is on the catch.
By
Again,
Ethan
nothing
Peterson,
there.
I mean, if they're going to come after me, at least I could convince them to maybe get lunch at Cooley Golf
And
Ball
we
or
have a
something
timeout
just to
on
have
the
like an olive branch.
field for
Don't you
injury.
think, Aaron? I would
Maybe.
pay for lunch. Fantastic as always.
Hey, there
Very
you go. There you go. Cooley Golf Ball, your family fun place.
That's right.
Yeah. Got an injured player on the field, a Hilltopper. So
Bullstead? No, it's not.
we will take a quick break while they tend to him, and we will be right back on ESPN La Crosse 105.5.
Have you been looking for a checking account that fits your lifestyle? With a checking account from Ultra, enjoy better rates, contactless debit cards, and online and mobile banking that makes your account as on the go as you are. No minimum balance, no monthly fees, no surprises. Take the next step and open your checking account online today, or stop in at Ultra Federal Credit Union in La Crosse, Onalaska, Holman, West Salem, La Crescent, or Winona, helping you live your best life. Federally insured by NCUA.
Take a swing on a new course. Swing away on the 9-hole scenic golf course at Cooley Golf Bowl of Onalaska. Haven't played the course before? Give it a try. See if you're up for the challenging par 36. The well-manicured golf course at Cooley Golf Bowl attracts some of the area's largest league play. After a round of golf, relax on the patio overlooking the course and enjoy a delicious meal and your favorite beverage. Get your golfing buddies together and swing away on the 9-hole scenic golf course at Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill at the east end of Main Street, Onalaska.
Hilltopper Refuse, a proud sponsor of high school football for nearly 4 decades in running. Hilltopper Refuse at your disposal since 1983. And there was 2 Hilltoppers down on the field. One of them, John Nickram, who seemed to be hobbling off on his own power. The other one is Sean Gillis, who is not walking on his own power, being helped up by a couple of Onalaska staff members.
Gillis has meant a
He
lot.
is, yeah. He is a huge part of this defense.
down and
Coach
10
Ash
yards
said,
to go.
he's one of those 2 guys that really, Sampika and him, get this defense going as they're going to try throwing deep. Well, Ashland way
And
over
that
the heads
third
of
down
Burnett
pass is
and Cruzen.
incomplete.
4th down and 10 coming up.
Yeah, and that ball, again,
Intended,
way off the
for
mark. And
Cruzan.
Ashland just struggling to
4th
get
down.
anything rolling here. And Onalaska will have a chance to put another one on the board maybe before we go to half.
Looked like Gillis was maybe rolled up on that play.
Yeah, it's
Looks like they're testing out that left
looked like
leg.
he was putting weight on it near the end as he was coming off the field, so that's a hopeful sign because you're going to want to have him next round.
Punt is away. Odom's just going to let it bounce, and it's a really good punt for Ashland. Wow.
And a nice
And
punt.
a penalty all the way back near the
With penalty
punt
flag
as
thrown.
Levi Bolstead and
Personal foul on the Hilltoppers.
looks like Lakin Villaverde got tangled up.
Yeah, maybe some words exchanged because of what happened on the last play. Still can't have that, though, in high school football if that's the case.
That's a 15-yard penalty on the Hilltoppers and a first down.
So the penalty will go on Levi Bolstead.
Oh, never mind. It's still a 15-yard penalty, but it must be post-possession. So it's...
So Onalaska will lose
15
even
yards
more
from the
field position on the play. It
Fair
will be
catch.
half the distance to the goal, I believe.
So the Hilltoppers will regain possession at their
They'll
own
start at the
13-yard line.
13-yard line. So it went from Ashland's 20 to Onalaska's 13. Outstanding switch of field position by the Ordockers there. We have a late lineman running on, Ben Bossman. Working that right tackle spot. Hilltoppers are ready, and Skifton will hand it off up the middle. Kuhn, nice jump cut left, breaks another tackle, and there he goes. Wide open field, it's a foot race. Brady Kuhn, the 35-30, 25-20, and he will get into the end zone. Brady Kuhn, 87 yards. And Onalaska has 35 points in the first quarter.
And just a simple inside give.
Brady
Great
Kuhn.
blocking inside by the big three, Hellickson, Evans, and Zabel. And Kuhn was off to the races. And what a first half for the Hilltoppers. My goodness.
Hey, it's the first quarter.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is.
It's a good first quarter for the
Man,
Hilltoppers.
I think I was having a moment of clarity there when it is the first quarter.
Well, I had to check at the 5-minute mark. It's like, is it still the first quarter?
This is insane.
A long quarter. Onalaska going to try kicking the extra point again. Miller Megan on. She's been perfect so far, and she continues to do so. Straight down the middle, and it's 36-0. Onalaska leads with 33 seconds remaining first quarter. We'll be right back on ESPN La Crosse 105.5.
S-C-O-R-E, score! It's exhilarating when the home team scores. And you'll feel like you scored too when you do business with Allied Cooperative. Whether you need propane or fuel, fertilizer or seed, tires, auto parts, hardware, or more, Allied Cooperative has the products you need with the service you can trust, all close to home. Allied Cooperative is a great place to work and a great place to do business. Allied Cooperative, now that's something to cheer about.
Make sure your furnace is running at peak efficiency. Call Gary at G&T Heating and Air Conditioning of West Salem at 786-1140. G&T Heating and Air Conditioning located on Highway 16 on Commerce Street in West Salem. Hilltoppers lead 36-0 here in the first quarter. As Bowen will kick it away. Spiraling, wobbling kick. Taken on the left side and just powering forward on the return, I believe, was Villaverde.
Yeah, good job by Onalaska
Coulter
special
Piff.
teams. Just staying
Rather
in the lead.
Tackled by Banks.
There's Colton Piff on the return. Up
Ball
to
is
the
on
40-yard line. We'll go
40-yard
Ashland. That's where
line.
they'll start their next
Ashland.
possession. Best field position of the night. We got a lot of ground to catch up here.
So no John Nickram back in the lineup. It's Joshua Kudros coming in.
And from my eyes, it tells me
Sophomore.
Tyson Hughes is that new, like you guys call it, that star position for Sean Gillis. Under center Obey, and it's a false start on everybody but Tyler
start
Obey.
On Ashland.
A 5-yard penalty again.
First and 15 at the 35.
Well, the thing for Ashland is, it's not like Onalaska hasn't done this all year. I mean, they were doing it to Baraboo and Reedsburg, who are, Reedsburg a 2 seed in Division III. Onalaska pounded them in the first half. They pounded Baraboo in the first half. I mean, basically everyone they've played other than, West Salem and Menominee the first 2 weeks. Tight formation. They're going to hand it off to Peterson up the middle with 3 lead blockers, and he'll be stood up at about the 39, 4-yard gain for Ethan Peterson.
And he gets stopped at the
You gotta think that might
39-yard
be the
line, a
last
gain
play
of
of this
4.
quarter here.
Second down and 11. And that is the last play of the first
That'll end the
period.
first quarter here from Onalaska, and it's 36-0. Hilltoppers all over the Ordockers here in the first quarter. We'll take a break. We'll have the second quarter for you coming up on ESPN La Crosse 105.5.
Imagine if you could feel better and live healthier without drugs or surgery. What if we told you that at Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we can help you turn that thought into a reality for you and your family with safe, gentle, and effective chiropractic care. We are a team of family-oriented chiropractors who offer our patients quality care as it relates to nutrition and weight loss, exercise, and living a healthy lifestyle. Whether you're visiting us because you want to feel better, get out of pain, or even lose weight, we want you to know that you've come to the right place on your journey to wellness. Through tailored and specific care plans, we'll create the best treatment for your unique needs. And we don't stop there. We'll listen to your concerns and make you a partner in your care. At Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we don't just get you well, we'll help you stay well too.
Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers with locations in Onalaska, Holman, and Sparta.
Welcome back into Onalaska High School. We have a clock update for you coming after this play here. Tyler Obey in the shotgun will hand it off. Working the right side's Hunter Chenier trying to get around the corner. He will before he's hammered out of bounds. Just shy of the 45, about the 44, gain of 5 for Chenier. And just before they started play again for the second quarter, the officials came over and said that they will run the clock for the rest of the game. So I believe that probably came from Ashland, asking the officials, and they relayed that to Coach Ashinsky, who relayed that up here to the press box. So we'll have a running clock for the final 3 quarters as Onalaska's up 36-0 after 12 minutes of play.
Way it's looking, probably a wise move. Hate to say that.
3rd and 5. Obeying the shotgun will keep it himself right side. Good pull on that right side by Ashland, but like they always do, Onalaska closes quickly, and it's short of a first down. It'll be 4th and 3, 4th and 2.5
yards to the 47 of
See if Ashland goes for it here,
and 3.
or if they're going to punt. I mean, 4th and 3 is probably the best field position or opportunity for a first down they've had in this entire game, so I'd be surprised if they punted here.
Looked like they brought on a new unit, and they will punt on 4th and 3. And a false start. We'll see who jumped first. Levi Bolstead was close. They're going to call a false start on Ashland. So they're close to getting that first down within their second of the game, both on penalties, but there'll be another 5-yard penalty.
Just kind of looking down to see if Sean Gillis is standing with a trainer on one side of the sideline right now. Looks like
Peterson's punt high in the air will take another good Ashland bounce inside the 20 and down at about the 16 or 17. There's Gillis on the left side.
Yeah, sorry about that, Aaron. It looks like he's consulting with the trainer down there, so hopefully he's okay. He's standing on his own power now, which is a good sign, and I don't think he'll be back for the rest of this one.
Yeah,
nor Nickram.
Well, that's the reason why they're running the clock here.
Right, it's not necessary.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, Ashland realizes what's going on here, and for Onalaska, you want to get out of here as fast as possible. Losing 2 starters on your defense on one play is a huge loss. We'll see about it going forward.
So does John get to get out early if we get the game done early, or does he stay all the way
I think
till
he
11?
stays out there. He's got people to get to.
See, I'm not worried about myself. I think of others first.
Yeah,
and I'm thinking about John.
Yeah.
Because he's rocking it all night long, good scores and everything else.
Quick pitch right side. Cornell Banks gets his first carry using that speed. He'll cut back inside. What a cut. Cornell Banks down the right sideline. There goes Cornell Banks. He will score one play, and he's in.
Down, Hilltopper.
84 yards for Cornell Banks, and Onalaska continues their offensive dominance.
Yeah, Banks coming off power right, and what a block on the outside by the wide receivers of Onalaska to set that up, and Banks showing the speed. How about that, Aaron? It kind of reminded me a little bit of Christian Okoye, how he used to run back in the 80s. You get around the edge, and you don't see a guy like that can pick up at second gear, and it was just crazy.
I don't know if we've really seen that from Cornell this year. You know, he's shown more of his power side, but man, he got in the open field and he just blew by everyone.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
That was textbook, and then the speed. I haven't seen that from him all year.
A kick is no good, so something funky there on the hold and the kick between Maddie Burnett and Mallory Megan, and the score will stay at 42-0 with 8:57 remaining here in the second quarter. Onalaska continues to pour it on here on ESPN La Crosse 105.5.
Did you wake up in a cold house last winter? Don't let that happen again this year. Hey, it's Kirsten from G&T Heating and Air Conditioning in West Salem. Did you know that we service any brand of heating system? Whether you have a boiler, heat pump,
Due to recent storms, your house and other buildings on your property may have been severely damaged. Now you need a new roof and siding. Choose CertainTeed Landmark Series shingles from your local CertainTeed roofing and siding dealer, Contractor Supply of West Salem. CertainTeed offers the widest variety of designs and color options, and every CertainTeed product is backed by the manufacturer's warranty for your peace of mind. Choose CertainTeed, the highest quality roofing systems. Call or stop in for a free estimate at Contractor Supply, your partner in building excellence on County Highway B, West Salem.
Does your house need a new roof or siding? Choose CertainTeed Landmark Series shingles from Contractor Supply of West Salem, the highest quality roofing systems. Call or stop in for a free estimate at your partner in building excellence on County Highway B in West Salem. Bolam will kick it away again, right between the two Ordocker returners, and will just squeak into the end zone for a touchback, and Ashland will start at the 20-yard line. 42-0 Onalaska leads. And if you're just joining us, it has been Onalaska from the get-go. A 55-yard punt return by Nikki Odom was followed up by a fumble on the kick that ensued. And it's been Onalaska pouring things on here. 9 minutes remaining, running clock here in the second quarter.
Yeah, and you have to give credit where credit's due. Onalaska very prepared for Ashland. I kind of thought that would be the case tonight. Ashland right now, you can see the talent gap is pretty big here.
Handoff up the middle. Take the quarterback speed option right, and they'll hand off to the fullback that time. That carry by Chenier for a gain of 1.
Gain of about a half a yard.
I think they have a different quarterback in, actually. Xander Pardoon, number 5. Yep.
Under center again. They're going to quarterback speed option, pitch out to the left side. Peterson trying to make something of it. He'll cut right back up the field. Good move by Peterson to make some positive yards out of that. Gain of 2.
Yeah, Tyson Hughes with a good tackle coming up on the backside.
On the play, it's 3rd down and 6.
Notice how Onalaska very disciplined on the edges in this option. They don't really break contain. They wait for the play and then they react. That's how you play it.
So 3rd and 7 here for the Ordockers. It's a great nickname, the Ordockers.
Yeah.
Pardoon will turn, hand it off to Villaverde, who will push his way forward. Still shy of the first down. It'll be 4th and 3. 4th and 2.
If I was to come up with a design for an Ordocker, it would be like a menacing Viking with an oar in his teeth. You know what I mean? That would be a great logo on a 50-yard line, just like a menacing, some hulking Viking dude looking kind of like Jason Momoa, even though that's not Viking, that's Aquaman-esque, with a big old oar right in his mouth, like a toothpick, like he's getting out like a quadruple cheeseburger out of his teeth.
4th and 2. Ashland's going to go for it, and well short.
Doesn't appear as if
stopped by nearly every Hilltopper in on the tackle. Aiden Summerfield, the first one in there, and it'll be first down Onalaska on the turnover on downs.
Yeah, you got to be impressed, again, with Onalaska's defense. They've been doing it all year.
Listen, we haven't mentioned it really since the beginning, those first 2 weeks, especially against Menominee, but their short yardage defense on 4th down is incredibly efficient.
Yeah, and Alex Batista is the key cog to that, man. You get that big nose tackle, and if he gets penetration and disrupts the play in the middle, that really forces a lot of things to the outside or to the edges, which plays to Onalaska's favor with their speed. So there's a lot of things to like with what they do defensively.
Cam Cornett is in, and he will get the handoff. He'll work right side. Spins off a tackler up to the 20. Good gain of about 8 on the play for Cornett.
Right behind Hellickson on that right side. Mighty Bossmans both out there.
Second down.
Ben and Samuel. Onalaska's offensive line, we talked about it early in the season. Coach Yash talked about got to do better up front. But, man, they've really sealed that up down the stretch. They look great tonight.
2nd and 2. Skifton will hand it off to Cornett again. He trips. The turf monster got him. The grass monster got him.
Cornett.
And he'll be just shy of a first down, getting a 1.
Inside the 20, but shy.
I think if I say turf enough, do you think it'll appear here at Onalaska?
I know that there's somebody down on that sideline that's been asking for it for a long time. And, with the speed and how they run their offense, it would be pretty dynamic to have that kind of footing, especially in the wintertime.
3rd and 1. Cornett's going to get the ball again. He'll lower his shoulder and keep on pushing the pile up to the 15. In the red zone goes Onalaska on a nice 4-yard gain by Cornett.
Yeah, right off again, that a little bit off the right side behind center. Just a nice trap play right there for the Hilltoppers. And Coach Yash just wants to let this time keep running, maybe get one more score in before the end of the half.
1st and 10 at the 15. Skifton will drop back to throw, looking left side, difficult. Tight window throw and catch, but it is made over there on the left side by Carter Gilhausen.
Yeah, Gilhausen doing a good job with the reception. Getting that reception, and obviously they want to save Odom, Burnett, and some of the other guys for next week as they got a different unit of receivers out here right now. James Siegel in.
You want to keep Skifton loose here as Cornett is wrapped up in the backfield, swung around and tackled for again a nothing. 3rd and 7.
Broke through the line and
Crow doing a good job.
That tackle behind the
Ashland,
line.
one of the few times Onalaska's been stopped offensively here in this first half.
Down and 7.
Quarterback's the most important, obviously, about keeping them, fresh, and you don't want to take them out too early for next week. Do you think Skifton gets that first possession in the second half?
No. I think if it's 49-0, I think that he sits and you let the other guys play.
Here's Banks. He'll come back in left side, and he will just walk into the end zone untouched from 12 yards out. And Onalaska, as you just mentioned, are knocking on the door of 49 points here in the first half.
That time going a little bit power left. We haven't seen that. But, man, I tell you, Cornell showing some wheels here. And tough runner. Tough to bring down, but showed some power and some deception.
48-0 with 3:17 remaining here in this first half. This has been completely dominant by Onalaska, and it is quiet here.
They're just waiting for the cheese curds announcement.
Megan's extra point is no good. She pushed it right, so they've missed back-to-back extra points here. And it'll remain 48-0 with 3:17 remaining in the first half. With DriveUltra.org, you're in the driver's seat. Ultra Federal Credit Union giving you the information you need to make smart choices and get into the car you love. Ultra Federal Credit Union, it's where you belong. 30-second break. We'll be right back on ESPN La Crosse 105.5.
Did you wake up in a cold house last winter? Don't let that happen again this year. Hey, it's Kirsten from G&T Heating and Air Conditioning in West Salem. Did you know that we service any brand of heating system? Whether you have a boiler, heat pump, oil, or gas furnace, the list goes on. Give us a call to make sure that yours is running up to par before the cold winter hits. Mention this ad while scheduling and get $10 off your next service. Call us at 786-1140. You won't be disappointed. Call GNT for the best heating and air conditioning guaranteed.
.48-0 Onalaska leads the Ashland Ordackers in the 1-8 matchup here, level 1. Cornell Banks, a couple of touchdowns on 2 carries. 84 yards and 12 yards. And Chase Bolam will come on to do the kicking again. And this will be end over end. Lands at the 20, skips right into the hands of Pardoon, who will return it up the middle to about the 33. Ashland will take over there. Right at their 7th possession of the game.
Ordackers get the ball at their own.
Yeah, I'm just really impressed with the trench play of the Hilltoppers overall, offensively and defensively. They've really become hyper-focused on being the quickest to the football. And we're going to see some more rotation as we got some different players coming in for the Hilltoppers. Sazim Vang coming in now.
Under center, Vardoon will send the man in motion. Peterson right to left, or hand it off up the middle here to Chenier, and he will get a good gain. We'll give him about 5.
By Noah Mack and company.
Yeah, it looks like
gain of 6 on the play.
Believe, just trying to check all the numbers quickly. They've got a full second team on, does Onalaska.
Yep.
Outside of, I guess, Tyson Hughes, who was in for the injured Gillis, was in earlier in the game, but
all I know is that cloud of meat sweat that's underneath the lights over here is coming this way, like ever so methodically.
They're going to fake the handoff up the middle. Pardoon will kick it out to the outside. Peterson, he will lower his shoulder and pick up a first down.
Accepted by Ethan Peterson, and it looks like
nice
an
run by
Ordacker first down.
Good effort, getting a couple extra yards, getting the shoulder down, Aaron. Sorry about that.
Smell that smoke wafting in from
I interrupted you, Scotty.
No. You're the lead. I'm just here for cheap entertainment.
You want to have a nice off?
A what?
A nice off.
A nice off, huh?
Yeah, a Midwestern nice off.
Ah.
No, you go. No, you go. Yeah. 1st and 10 here.
Yeah, there, hey.
Pardoon will send Valverde in motion, and he will get the pitch on the quarterback option.
Good
Trying
play.
to get around the outside, but nothing doing there.
Villaverde, tackle
I think it was
behind the line
James
by
Siegel.
Siegel.
Yeah, he was all over that one. Loss of 3.
Yeah, Siegel making a
loss
good
of
play on the
3
football.
play,
Good read.
2nd and 13.
Playing on that left hash.
45 seconds remaining as the clock continues to run.
Need to thank the concessions for this whole season. It's not done yet, hopefully. As the Band Booster Club
Ashland in no hurry here on 2nd and 13. Might be the final play of the half.
See what they have to offer. It's really good.
Pardoon will send Peterson in motion, hand it off up the middle, and really nice play again. Good pursuit by the Hilltoppers. And the one making the tackle, Jackson Hughes.
Yeah, Hughes with a great read coming in and just making a great tackle on a pretty big running back right there. That was pretty impressive.
3rd down and 12.
And that will most likely do it for the half. It will.
And with that,
48-0 Onalaska leads at the halftime break. The WIAA State Football Finals are scheduled for November 17th and 18th at Camp Randall Stadium in Madison. All tickets are sold online, so there's no long lines to purchase them. Order your state finals tickets online in advance by clicking on the tickets link located at the top of the WIAA homepage and navigating to the State Football Finals option. That website is WIAAWI.org. Also, the WIAA State Boys and Girls Volleyball Tournaments run November 3rd through the 5th at the Rush Center in Green Bay. Tickets are available there and can be purchased online by clicking on the tickets link located at the top of the homepage as well, navigating to State Volleyball Tournament. And again, that website is WIAAWI.org. 48-0 Onalaska leads at the break. We'll take a break here on ESPN La Crosse 1055.
Better and live healthier without drugs or surgery. What if we told you that at Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we can help you turn that thought into a reality for you and your family with safe, gentle, and effective chiropractic care. We are a team of family-oriented chiropractors who offer our patients quality care as it relates to nutrition and weight loss, exercise, and living a healthy lifestyle. Whether you're visiting us because you want to feel better, get out of pain, or even lose weight, we want you to know that you've come to the right place on your journey to wellness. Through tailored and specific care plans, we'll create the best treatment for your unique needs. And we don't stop there. We'll listen to your concerns and make you a partner in your care. At Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we don't just get you well, we'll help you stay well too.
Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers with locations in Onalaska, Holman, and Sparta.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region since 1983.
Dad has always taught to us service, satisfaction. The customer is always right.
If our drivers create the mess, they know enough that they clean it up. Our container lids are always shut, containers are always in a neat, orderly fashion, and we take pride in that.
We feel that's our customer. It's our waste. It's our container. It's got to get done. We can do whatever we can to make that happen.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service. Hilltopper Refuse and
Noble Insurance Service, building strong relationships to secure your future. Whether you need homeowners insurance, auto insurance, life insurance, or commercial insurance, we work with a variety of companies. That ensures you get the protection you need. At Noble Insurance, we're committed to creating a partnership so that as your needs change, your coverage keeps pace. Call Noble Insurance Service and let's create a plan personalized just for you and your needs.
Noble Insurance Agency, Onalaska.
3-in-1 Construction, the name to remember for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. You see, 3-in-1 Construction specializes in 3 things: drywall, metal framing, and painting. If you have any one of those projects in mind, whether it be residential or commercial, call 3-in-1 Construction at 608-317-8615 or email Jared at 3in1construction.net. Contact 3-in-1 Construction for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. They're located next to the post office downtown West Salem.
Get on the road, on the water, or off the beaten path with a vehicle loan from Ultra. Enjoy low rates, flexible terms, and no payments for 90 days. Whether it's a car, truck, RV, boat, or motorcycle, we'll put you in the driver's seat with a monthly payment that fits your budget. It's go time. Take the next step and apply now. Visit ultra.org today or stop in at Ultra Federal Credit Union in La Crosse, Onalaska, Holman, West Salem, La Crescent, or Winona. Helping you live your best life. Federally insured by NCUA.
Autumn is in the air. A reminder that the heating season will be here sooner than you think. It's time to start thinking about your furnace. Call Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, your Armstrong air dealer, and schedule your furnace maintenance checkup. Rish will make sure your furnace is running at peak efficiency, saving you money on your energy bill. Need a new furnace? Now's the time to upgrade to a money-saving, energy-efficient, smooth, and reliable Armstrong air system. Get ready for the heating season with a call to your Armstrong air dealer. Rish Heating and Air Conditioning in West Salem. Call them at 786-2676.
Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, will your furnace make it through another heating season? Now's the time to upgrade to an Armstrong air system from Rish Heating and Air Conditioning in West Salem. Call them at 786-2676. Our score at the halftime break is 48-0, and it could be much, much worse than that here if Onalaska would have decided they wanted to, but running clock was decided to go after the first quarter. It was 36-0 after the first 12 minutes. And it looked like Ashland relayed they wanted the clock to start to run. It did, and now they just decided after halftime, or right after the break that they were going to make it 10-minute quarters in the second half, and we'll be running clock. So they'll cut 4 minutes off of the second half as well as continue to run the clock. Part of that is because it's a blowout. The other part of it is Ashland's got a long drive to go, so all of that plays into it.
And I'm the liaison to let the scoreboard guy know that too. So, but and that's great. I have no problem helping out, with whatever over here. But just utter dominance by Onalaska. The numbers that Mike Root has given me here, Aaron, show that 350 total offensive yards to 33.
Hey, we're pretty close in that. We differ by about 10 yards or so. Me and Mike every time he comes in here, but there we go. We're right on.
3 touchdown passes for Adam Skipton, and a touchdown run for Brady Kuhn, 2 for Cordell Banks. I mean, this has just been pretty awesome if you look at it from that perspective. So, but Onalaska just utter dominance in this first half, and I'll be honest with you, Aaron. I was watching the film on this, and I told you before the game I had a feeling this might happen. It's just a skill level difference. It's just so much.
Well, I was saying, you were being the liaison to go relay the clock information, that this could be so much worse scoreboard-wise if Onalaska really wanted to. I mean, 36-0 after the first quarter. You get into a running clock, they still score a couple of touchdowns. This could have been 60-70 at the end of this first half.
I don't want to interrupt the football spiel, but I'm listening to this music, and it is the entrance for the Nature Boy Ric Flair right here that I'm listening to.
Well, Scotty, we've got some time. Why would they be doing that here tonight?
Tomorrow at Champions, you got the Slamathon, and Ric Flair's going to be there. And yours truly will, of course, be there to watch the limousine riding, jet flying, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, diamond ring wearing, Rolex wearing, son of a gun himself, Ric Flair.
Well, Ric Flair is the undercard tomorrow, right? To you.
Yes.
Scotty Grand will be there.
No. That is not. Absolutely not. There's no undercard.
I'm gonna get you in trouble with Ric Flair, and then you are gonna be right on the mat.
I'm gonna be in the figure 4 in the middle of the ring, screaming in pain and agony, and then asking my buddies to just drown it out with some cheese curds and a beverage after. But yeah, that'll be a good time. Absolutely a good time tomorrow.
All right, Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill in downtown West Salem. Affordable family bar serving delicious pizzas, burgers, and sandwiches. Stop in and see Dave and Brady before or after the game at Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill. Another break here at halftime, 48-0. Onalaska leads Ashland in the 1-8 matchup of the Level 1 high school football playoffs. You're listening on ESPN La Crosse 105.5.
Imagine if you could feel better and live healthier without drugs or surgery. What if we told you that at Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we can help you turn that thought into a reality for you and your family with safe, gentle, and effective chiropractic care. We are a team of family-oriented chiropractors who offer our patients quality care as it relates to nutrition and weight loss, exercise, and living a healthy lifestyle. Whether you're visiting us because you want to feel better, get out of pain, or even lose weight, we want you to know that you've come to the right place on your journey to wellness. Through tailored and specific care plans, we'll create the best treatment for your unique needs. And we don't stop there. We'll listen to your concerns and make you a partner in your care. At Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we don't just get you well, we'll help you stay well too.
Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers with locations in Onalaska, Holman, and Sparta.
Take a swing on a new course. Swing away on the 9-hole scenic golf course at Cooley Golf Bowl of Onalaska. Haven't played the course before? Give it a try. See if you're up for the challenging par 36. The well-manicured golf course at Cooley Golf Bowl attracts some of the area's largest league play. After a round of golf, relax on the patio overlooking the course and enjoy a delicious meal and your favorite beverage. Get your golfing buddies together and swing away on the 9-hole scenic golf course at Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill at the east end of Main Street, Onalaska.
Noble Insurance Service, building strong relationships to secure your future. Whether you need homeowners insurance, auto insurance, life insurance, or commercial insurance, we work with a variety of companies. That ensures you get the protection you need. At Noble Insurance, we're committed to creating a partnership so that as your needs change, your coverage keeps pace. Call Noble Insurance Service and let's create a plan personalized just for you and your needs.
Noble Insurance Agency, Onalaska.
The Prescription Center Pharmacy has moved from La Crosse to West Salem. The Prescription Center is now located in the same building as West Salem Health Mart Pharmacy on Highway 16, just across from Linda's Bakery. This compounding pharmacy is able to create medications specifically for you, your family, and your pets. The same great service and staff are still available. The only thing that's changed is the address. Call 608-788-4500 to learn how your compounding pharmacist can help you, your family, and your pets.
S-C-O-R-E, score! It's exhilarating when the home team scores. And you'll feel like you scored too when you do business with Allied Cooperative. Whether you need propane or fuel, fertilizer or seed, tires, auto parts, hardware, or more, Allied Cooperative has the products you need with the service you can trust, all close to home. Allied Cooperative is a great place to work and a great place to do business. Allied Cooperative, now that's something to cheer about.
Allied Cooperative, your championship team for agronomy, feed, propane, tires, grain, refined fuels, hardware, auto parts, and convenience store. It's the diversity, power, and customer service you'd expect from your championship team, Allied Cooperative. Well, before we get into this next question, I do have an Ashland story. I told you, Scotty, here before the game, but I have to tell it at some point because it was such a crazy trip. But I've dealt with Ashland before. I went to school in Clintonville, which I usually tell people is like 45 minutes from Appleton, Oshkosh, Green Bay, Stevens Point. It's like 45 minutes away from all of them, right? So my junior year of high school, soccer player, we got the 8 seed. We had to go to the 1 seed Ashland. So it's about a 4.5, 5-hour drive.
Oh, that's awesome.
In the beginning of as winter's starting. So as you get closer, obviously, north to Superior.
Up north?
Yep. So we get there. It's freezing rain all day long, so there's puddles all over the field while it's raining, partly snowing, against Ashland, who at the time was a juggernaut. They didn't allow a goal the entire state tournament. One state, they beat us 10-0 in 60 minutes, and we drove 5 hours back.
Did you at least get to stop at a fast food establishment?
We did, yes. We did stop for food.
I guess it wasn't all bad.
Yeah. I mean, it was a cool experience. I get to say that for the rest of I drove 10 hours total to play 1 hour of a soccer game, get absolutely crushed by the state champion. But I left school before homeroom even started that day, like 9:30 in the morning, 10 in the morning to get there. It was something else. So, I get what Ashland's trying to do here maybe a little bit with getting out of here as soon as possible.
Yeah.
They're still going to get out of here by 9:30, you think? It's still pretty late. They're not going to get home till 1 in the morning. Good thing it's a Friday night.
It's going to be a long drive for them, that's for sure. I do have a few scores there if you want me to go through them. So, West De Pere up 42-7 over Holman at the half. Bangor up 19-0 over Wazeeka, Steuben, Seneca. Colby 35-0 over GET. Cashton up 8-0, but that's only a first quarter report right now. River Ridge 34-6 over Blair Taylor. West Salem 42-0 over Wapaka. Aquinas 44-0 over Durand. And my good friend Jeff Ross, who follows his Luther Knights very, very proudly. Luther leads Markeson 14-8 at the half. That is a pretty big score.
I got some connections there. Markesan, guy from Clintonville, coaches Markesan. John Dunleavy, so I know that team somewhat well. A pretty good team. They're coached very, very well. So for Luther to go in there and have a lead at halftime is pretty big.
I think that Luther's program has improved so much over the last decade. It's just crazy to see the focus on football. They're really known as a basketball school for the most part, but the football program has really come around. It's very impressive.
Yeah, well, Packer used to be in the conference I played in, so know them pretty well. Usually a pretty good program, but West Salem is dominating them. Obviously, West Salem is quite a bit better this year. But John also texted me that Aquinas could have – it's probably something very similar to what we're seeing here.
Yeah.
Where they could have put up 100 if they wanted to tonight. So, like you
I
predicted.
felt very, very sorry for Durand tonight?
Yeah, I was going to say, like you predicted, Durand has got a really tough draw in this playoffs.
Yeah, and, Aquinas honestly should be a 1 seed in my opinion, and I won't go into that diatribe. But the bracket's set up for them still very well to maybe make it to Madison if things go their way.
Also, quickly, how about GET getting a tough draw with Colby?
Yeah.
They are a state champion last year. Now they changed divisions, but that's why they're probably a 4 seed, but they're better than a 4 seed as well.
They are, and you know that, I know that, and you got Paul Anderson still got to be happy about GET, what he's done with that program this year, even if they come out on the back end of it. That's only going to make that program better into next season, and Paul's a good coach, and he'll get those football numbers to grow and get better like they used to have and keep that program rolling. So congratulations either way to Paul Anderson. Kudos to him.
3-in-1 Construction, the name to remember for your drywall, metal framing, or painting project. Call Jared at 608-317-8615 or stop into 3-in-1 Construction located next to the post office in downtown West Salem. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back for the second half on ESPN La Crosse 105.5.
Autumn is in the air. A reminder that the heating season will be here sooner than you think. It's time to start thinking about your furnace. Call Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, your Armstrong air dealer, and schedule your furnace maintenance checkup. Rish will make sure your furnace is running at peak efficiency. Autumn is in the air. A reminder that the heating season will be here sooner than you think. It's time to start thinking about your furnace. Call Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, your Armstrong air dealer, and schedule your furnace maintenance checkup. Rish will make sure your furnace is running at peak efficiency, saving you money on your energy bill. Need a new furnace? Now's the time to upgrade to a money-saving, energy-efficient, smooth, and reliable Armstrong air system. Get ready for the heating season with a call to your Armstrong air dealer. Rish Heating and Air Conditioning in West Salem. Call them at 786-2676.
Imagine if you could feel better and live healthier without drugs or surgery. What if we told you that at Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we can help you turn that thought into a reality for you and your family with safe, gentle, and effective chiropractic care. We are a team of family-oriented chiropractors who offer our patients quality care as it relates to nutrition and weight loss, exercise, and living a healthy lifestyle. Whether you're visiting us because you want to feel better, get out of pain, or even lose weight, we want you to know that you've come to the right place on your journey to wellness. Through tailored and specific care plans, we'll create the best treatment for your unique needs. And we don't stop there. We'll listen to your concerns and make you a partner in your care. At Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we don't just get you well, we'll help you stay well too.
Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers with locations in Onalaska, Holman, and Sparta.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Coulee region since 1983.
Dad has always taught to us service, satisfaction. The customer is always right.
If our drivers create the mess, they know enough that they clean it up. Our container lids are always shut, containers are always in a neat, orderly fashion, and we take pride in that.
We feel that's our customer. It's our waste. It's our container. It's got to get done. We can do whatever we can to make that happen.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Coulee region.
3-in-1 Construction, the name to remember for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. You see, 3-in-1 Construction specializes in 3 things: drywall, metal framing, and painting. If you have any one of those projects in mind, whether it be residential or commercial, call 3-in-1 Construction at 608-317-8615 or email Jared at 3in1construction.net. Contact 3-in-1 Construction for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. They're located next to the post office downtown West Salem.
Wellness, they practice treating the whole person. Live your best life with Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers with locations in Onalaska, Holman, and Sparta. Also, Coulee Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill in Onalaska is your family fun place with their 8-lane bowling center. After bowling, grab a take and bake pizza to go Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill at the east end of Main Street in
Onalaska
Onalaska.
will receive the second half kickoff.
So second half, we'll just about be ready to beginning here. 10-minute halves.
10-minute periods.
So they'll cut it down from the 10-minute quarters. Cut it down from the 12-minute quarters usually, and they will still have the running clock. So running clock and 4 minutes less in this half, as they try to end this game early here, avoid injuries, and get Ashland on the bus back home. Scotty, I was going to ask you here, I mean, what does Coach Yashinsky say at halftime? I mean, it's tough because how much do you really take away from this versus, how great you came out and played, and you put the dagger in right away. I mean, what do you say?
You got to be proud of your team, though. You came out, you executed, you did what you thought you should do against an opponent at this caliber, and you got to be proud of your team. And the second part of that is don't lose focus. Don't let them come back in this game.
Onalaska will return the kick and just run out of bounds here.
Kickoff.
And they will all start.
And he goes out of bounds.
At about the 29. We'll see officially where they mark. They're going to move it back a little bit. 26-yard line.
The 26-yard line.
That is where Onalaska will start, and the clock continues to run. Already a half minute through here in this third quarter. How about for Ashland? I mean, what do you say about if you're the Ordockers here?
Well, you just be proud of the fact that, number one, you're in the playoffs, and I think this team, has some growing pains. They're pretty young yet. They have a lot of juniors, sophomores, freshmen kind of waiting in the wings, and, tell these guys just to play hard and, don't get complacent out there. Still play the game and get out there and have some fun with it.
The first carry will be Cam Cornett.
Felt like I was Gene Hackman from the replacements right there. Just kind of giving the speech to my guys in the locker room, And then you got some kicker coming up to you saying he's wiry, you ever seen that movie, Aaron?
Yes, I have.
I love that movie. That's like a guilty pleasure movie for me. Like if it's late at night and I got nothing else to watch, The Replacements is on.
There you go.
That's a great movie.
2nd and 7. I think you can say that about a lot of movies.
Yeah. Shane Falco, come on.
Good movies you can just put
I got a
out,
Falco jersey at home. I could break it out for the playoffs if you want.
Next week, a little touch pass here. Working along the right side, and timing is a little off here from the backups.
Yeah, you're going to see that a little bit. I mean,
and
it's going to be something, these guys haven't hit the field at a varsity level probably too often. So probably some nerves, Aaron, getting out there, trying to do what you do in practice against, you're playing against your starters who obviously are some of the best players in this area, so you get out there and get your opportunity and you want to impress people.
And Nick puts the new quarterback for the Hilltoppers. So Adam Skifton's night is done. Pretty much every starter, I believe every starter is now done for Onalaska tonight. So it looks, and we have a whistle. Head official wants Casey Barth out. Something with the helmet. Maybe his mouth guard wasn't in or helmet. Something wrong there for equipment, so he'll step off.
Third down.
And Tyson Hughes will come on. Butch trying to pick up a first down here in 3rd and 9. He'll drop back to throw. He's looking to the left. It's tipped and incomplete. Nearly intercepted on the tip that time by Jacob Neff, but it'll fall down. And it'll be 4th and 9, and Onalaska will have to punt for the first time tonight.
Yeah, and Onalaska, getting some guys in there to get them some reps. And, like we said, there's probably some nerves, to get that sync going. You don't get this opportunity very often. And, a little sloppy right there, but they're going to have some time and some opportunities to get back out there.
Onalaska with some confusion on the punt team here, running guys on, running guys off. Pierce Summerfield ran on, then he ran off. Now he's back on. And we have a timeout. Coach Yash calling a timeout before the delay of game call, trying to get his punt teams organized. We'll take a quick 30-second break. We'll be back here on ESPN La Crosse 105.5.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region since 1983.
Dad has always taught to us service, satisfaction. The customer is always right.
If our drivers create the mess, they know enough that they clean it up. Our container lids are always shut, containers are always in a neat, orderly fashion, and we take pride in that.
We feel that's our customer. It's our waste. It's our container. It's got to get done. We can do whatever we can to make that happen.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region.
Back here out of the timeout, and we learned a new thing. They're also running the clock through timeouts as well here. So that timeout ran off 30 seconds. High snap. Really good catch that time by Kason Irwin. His punt will be sprayed out of bounds just past the 45. Good job by Irwin to just get that punt away.
Zachary Fink celebrating on the sideline that he caught the punt. Oh, man, I tell you.
First and 10, Ordocker.
You know, it's going to be interesting now as, you know, after we can probably look ahead a little bit. Lakeland and Medford will be the next opponent, either one of those two. You would probably rather play Lakeland, obviously, than Medford. However, it's a doable game for Onalaska on both sides. I do feel that, you know, their speed and what they can do defensively and how they play offensively is going to be a tough matchup for a lot of teams in this bracket to overcome. Mosinee probably has the best chance of knocking out Anna if you look at these teams down the stretch, Aaron.
First and 10. Ardoon will hand it off to
Chenier
along the right side. He'll gain 2.
Good defense by the Hilltoppers.
Zach Fink and Casey Barth on the tackle.
I don't know if Coach Yash would agree with you. I think he would just say Rice Lake.
Second down and
You know,
9.
I know he wants to get Rice Lake.
Yeah.
I think that's a personal thing for him, and I can't blame him. I mean, I really don't. I do think though I watch both those teams, and Rice Lake's a little different than what they were in the past. I do think Mosinee poses a threat because they can really they can run and they can throw, and there's not a lot of teams in this bracket that can do both really well like Anna does, and Mosinee's one of those teams.
It'll be Vardoon on a quarterback speed option right side. A late pitch to Villaverde, who will pick up 2 yards. It'll be 3rd and 6.
You know, the other good thing about getting done early, and I mean, we probably will hang out for a little bit, I'm sure, but I'm going to have my options of places to go get some chow afterwards.
Yep.
You know? Lots of options.
Won't be past 10 o'clock,
No.
so most places are still open.
I need to get home at a decent time, though, because I might get grounded if I don't.
Oh, no.
Yeah. I'm always in trouble for something.
Yeah.
I mulched some
leaves.
I mulched some leaves yesterday, and I didn't even do that right, and I mulched the leaves. How can I do that wrong? You mow them over and you put them out in the grass.
Vardoon will throw. Little touch pass into the flat to Peterson, who will lower the shoulder forward up to the 41. He will get 2 yards.
Sitzma with that tackle.
The first pass completed for positive yards.
Got in there to help.
It's the second completed pass. The other one was for 0. It's 4th and 4, 4th and 5.
Change of personnel, so see if they're going to go for it or punt here.
It is 4th down.
Looks
and
like
5.
they're going
to go for it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Guys, we're coming up on
Which they
3
should.
minutes left.
I mean, they should. It's good experience for these younger players in these scenarios.
Still a young team, Ashland. As Vardoon will take the snap, he'll look to throw. Looking right, he'll pump fake. Now he'll roll out, trying to run on his own now for it, and he will give a stiff arm, and he will just get the first down. However, we do have a flag right after the snap. It's an illegal formation.
Yeah, I was going to say it's either that or a hold, one of the two, because the flag came out pretty early.
Oh, but there's a flag on the play.
Illegal formation on the Ordockers will knock away that first down. Good improvisation by Vardoon, but that'll be knocked back. It'll be 4th and 10. Ball sitting at the 46.
That's a 5-yard penalty, making it 4th and 10.
Did you happen to see the replay of the game last night where they in slow motion when Dalton threw the interception to the Cardinals, and then I can't remember the name of the DB.
Wilson.
Wilson,
yeah.
He's flying in the end zone behind Dalton. With
like 6 feet in the air.
Yeah, like a distasteful look in his face.
Yeah.
That might be one of the best slow motion replays I've ever seen in football.
He just kept diving upward.
Yeah.
Just kept
like
floating.
That vertical leap, you know.
4th and 10. Vardoon gets the Hilltoppers a jump. 3 of them that time.
And this time,
Hayden Sitzma just gave a handshake to one of the Ordocker linemen, like, hey, good job, you got me.
It's good sportsmanship. I like that.
So back to 4th and 5 here. And the clock continues to run. So we've run off 2 minutes here without a play.
That's
pretty impressive.
It is. And, hats off to the Hilltoppers in their preparation for this one because – we talked about it. They've had some bugaboos in the past. I had a feeling, though, that they were going to be ready for this game.
Different type of team this year for Onalaska. Vardoon will drop back to throw. Roll out left. He'll throw. He's hit, and it is incomplete. Nice defense that time by Ronald Brockway. Out in coverage, the linebacker makes the play, and it's a turnover on downs.
Onalaska's second unit will get another chance here. Get something rolling. It's a new definition of next man up in this one. And they'll let the clock run down to end the quarter
that
here.
Brings end to the third period of action.
So end of the third quarter, 1 possession each team in that third quarter, and the fourth quarter is coming up next here on ESPN La Crosse 105.5.
Imagine if you could feel better and live healthier without drugs or surgery. What if we told you that at Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we can help you turn that thought into a reality for you and your family with safe, gentle, and effective chiropractic care. We are a team of family-oriented chiropractors who offer our patients quality care as it relates to nutrition and weight loss, exercise, and living a healthy lifestyle. Whether you're visiting us because you want to feel better, get out of pain, or even lose weight, we want you to know that you've come to the right place on your journey to wellness. Through tailored and specific care plans, we'll create the best treatment for your unique needs. And we don't stop there. We'll listen to your concerns and make you a partner in your care. At Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we don't just get you well, we'll help you stay well too.
Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers with locations in Onalaska, Holman, and Sparta.
Back here at Onalaska, and a miss exchange, and the Hilltoppers will fumble. Ooh, they're going to say it's a pass. Okay. Looked like it was going to be a handoff. They're going to call it a touch pass.
Second down.
So it was a kind of an underhand pitch. That's what they're going to say. So incomplete. Hilltoppers catch a little bit of a break there. It'll be 2nd and 10. 48-0 is our score, with 9 minutes left in the ball game. A very fast-moving last 3 quarters compared to our first quarter. Running clock obviously helps. Putz will hand it off up the middle. Navigating and not finding much room is Kason Irwin, a gain of 1.
And he's taken down by Adrian Gonzalez.
Yeah, Ashland looking good in the trenches here against the
Onalaska
second unit. And we talked about Ashland. They got a lot of youth, and I think they're going to be a pretty tough out the next couple of years with some of the talent they'll have coming back too. You look at that great Northern Conference, and Mosini's going to lose quite a bit after this season. A lot of seniors on that team, and who knows? Maybe Ashland will be one of those teams that'll come up and maybe challenge for that conference next year with some of the people coming back.
3rd and 9. Cornett in the backfield with Putz. He'll drop back to throw. It's going to be a screen over the middle.
Nice hit.
Cornett is hammered as he makes the grab. A penalty is called, and it's going to be a hold on the Hilltoppers. It's declined.
Holding on the Hilltoppers.
So it'll be a
declined.
Loss of 1 on the catch
A 4th down
by Cornett. And it'll be 3 and out for Onalaska. Mordacher jumped off sides, no call. They're going to put it back into the pocket. And the punt is away. High bounce off the grass. And a return left side by Peterson will lower his shoulder and tackle down at the 30-yard line.
And he's tackled by number 27.
I think the officials just said, we'll let that one go because definitely jumped off sides there.
Yeah, at this point in the game, just let them play. You know, like we said, they got a long trip back to Ashland. Onalaska just wants to stay healthy and get off the field here.
Sam Brown, we hear, folks.
Noble Insurance for insurance reviews, free quotes, and bottom line, they make insurance easy for you. Most importantly, all of your insurance needs in one place. Talk with Sherry at Noble Insurance of Onalaska.
1st and 10, Ordockers.
1st and 10, Ashland at the 32. It'll be a pitch right with a couple blockers out ahead for Villaverde. He finds some room, pick up the 1st down, up to about the 44. Largest gain of the night for Ashland, and it doubles their longest play previously.
Yeah, good blocking on the outside. Good lead pulls by both fullback and halfback to help Villaverde out on the outside. Tackle made by Jackson Hughes, who's showing off some athleticism here in the second half.
Tight formation again for Vardoon under center. He will turn and pitch the other way with a couple of lead blockers. It's time for Peterson. He'll try to bounce it outside, gets around the corner, 1st down and more, and he will lower his shoulder and get inside the 30. That's the longest gain of the night.
Yeah, good
for
blocking
Ashland
on the edges, and that opened that up for Peterson, who, you know, turned on a different gear that time as he got an edge to go down the line. And
1st and 10, Ordockers.
Like the fact he put his shoulder down for a couple extra yards. It's a good finish.
1st and 10 at the 29 with 5.5 minutes remaining. Vardoon turns, hands it off. Villaverde working the right side. He'll pick up 4 before he's tackled down. Maybe they'll give him 5 on the play.
Power right that time, and
Noah Mack.
Good reaction by the Hilltopper defense. Mack in
5.
first.
2nd down
for Onalaska.
24.
Second and 5. Ashland driving here. They're going to pitch again to Peterson, working that power. Couple blockers out ahead. Peterson will cut back up the middle of the field, lower his shoulder again, and pick up a 1st down.
Yeah, good vision by Peterson. He wanted to go outside, but then he saw he had some good blocking to really set him up to cut that back inside. And I believe 35.
By Connor Lintula.
Yep, Lintula on the tackle. A touchdown-saving tackle.
Ball at the 8, 1st and goal for Ashland. Easily the farthest they've been here tonight. Turn, handed up the middle, and into the end zone goes Hunter Chenier.
It's a simple inside give to the fullback.
Chenier with
the touchdown for Ashland. Run. And they get on the board. Good drive by Ashland.
Running the ball, using those big backs, and Chenier goes in for a touchdown, 8 yards out. They'll continue to run the clock through the touchdowns as well. They'll go for 2. The turn, pitch, right side. Villaverde trying to get outside, trips, and he is short.
No
he
good.
Tripped as he tried to cut inside. 2-point conversion, no good. The score will remain 48-6. We'll take a quick 30 seconds. We'll be back here from Onalaska.
Are you looking for ways to manage your money wherever life takes you? Ultra's online and mobile banking is where it's at. We make managing your accounts on any device easy and secure. So go ahead, transfer funds, send money, deposit checks, or pay bills, all on your schedule. Take the next step and download the Ultra mobile app from the Apple App Store or Google Play. Visit ultra.org today or stop in at Ultra Federal Credit Union in La Crosse, Onalaska, Holmen, West Salem, La Crescent, or Winona, helping you live your best life. Federally insured by NCUA.
West Salem Health Mart Pharmacy, the prescription center pharmacy, now located in the same building as West Salem Health Mart Pharmacy on Highway 16. This compounding pharmacy is able to create medication specifically for you, your family, and your pets. Call 608-788-4500. 48-6, Ashland gets on the board here.
Did Goody just say that he hopes that the weather is going to be just as nice next week? Has he looked at the future forecast for next week? It's going to be like 30 degrees colder next week.
We can be hopeful.
Don't be hopeful. It's Wisconsin. You don't be hopeful in Wisconsin. You just live in the reality that it's a really humid, hot summer and a really cold, blistering winter. I mean, come on, man. I'm already prepping my snowblower.
At the 38 of Onalaska.
Kickoff goes through the arms of Case and Irwin. He'll pick it up, run it up to the 38. Well, it did snow last week, so.
I was outside smoking some ribs, and I saw flurries. And I was like, you got a kid.
After 3 periods.
Those ribs were good, by the way.
22-6.
I would hope so.
Yeah, they were quite tasty.
Clock continues to run. 1:05 remaining here, and I think Onalaska is just going to kneel it out. As a snap will finally be taken by Landon Stewart. So Landon Stewart will carry it for -1 yard.
Yeah, and you got to give Onalaska a lot of credit. You know, they came in here ready tonight for Ashland, and what a dominant, one of the most dominant first halves I've ever seen this program put up on any team. I mean, it seemed like everything that they did here was going to the end zone. I mean, it was just that flawless in execution. And on defense, the talent gap you could see was just so big between these two schools.
Yeah, that'll do it. Just 2 kneels will take us down to the rest of the clock. It'll continue to run out. And Onalaska with a dominating 48-6 victory. It might not seem like that on the score, but trust us, that was what it was tonight. Onalaska comes in and handles business here in Level 1. We'll take a break. We'll have the post-game coverage for you. That's coming up next on ESPN La Crosse 105.5.
Drive safely, hopefully, though.
Imagine if you could feel better and live healthier without drugs or surgery. What if we told you that at Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we can help you turn that thought into a reality for you and your family with safe, gentle, and effective chiropractic care. We are a team of family-oriented chiropractors who offer our patients quality care as it relates to nutrition and weight loss, exercise, and living a healthy lifestyle. Whether you're visiting us because you want to feel better, get out of pain, or even lose weight, we want you to know that you've come to the right place on your journey to wellness. Through tailored and specific care plans, we'll create the best treatment for your unique needs. And we don't stop there. We'll listen to your concerns and make you a partner in your care. At Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we don't just get you well, we'll help you stay well too.
Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers with locations in Onalaska, Holmen, and Sparta.
Take a swing on a new course. Swing away on the 9-hole scenic golf course at Cooley Golf Bowl of Onalaska. Haven't played the course before? Give it a try. See if you're up for the challenging par 36. The well-manicured golf course at Cooley Golf Bowl attracts some of the area's largest league play. After a round of golf, relax on the patio overlooking the course and enjoy a delicious meal and your favorite beverage. Get your golfing buddies together and swing away on the 9-hole scenic golf course at Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill at the east end of Main Street, Onalaska.
Get on the road, on the water, or off the beaten path with a vehicle loan from Ultra. Enjoy low rates, flexible terms, and no payments for 90 days. Whether it's a car, truck, RV, boat, or motorcycle, we'll put you in the driver's seat with a monthly payment that fits your budget. It's go time. Take the next step and apply now. Visit ultra.org today or stop in at Ultra Federal Credit Union in La Crosse, Onalaska, Holmen, West Salem, La Crescent, or Winona. Helping you live your best life. Federally insured by NCUA.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region since 1983.
Dad has always taught to us service, satisfaction. The customer is always right.
If our drivers create the mess, they know enough that they clean it up. Our container lids are always shut, containers are always in a neat, orderly fashion, and we take pride in that.
We feel that's our customer. It's our waste. It's our container. It's got to get done. We can do whatever we can to make that happen.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region.
A proud sponsor of high school football for nearly 4 decades and running, Hilltopper Refuse at your disposal since 1983. Onalaska, a 48-6 victory. The scoreboard does not tell the story here tonight. It could have easily been much more than that. Onalaska's had the running clock beginning at the second quarter after leading 36-0. They led 48-0 at halftime, put some subs in. Even in that first half, they got some of their backups in and really took it easy. Just tried to get out of here uninjured, especially after John Nickram and Sean Gillis went out in that second quarter.
And I thought that was a pretty good move by Coach Yash and his coaching staff. I mean, they knew that the game was well in hand at that point, and everything they seemed to do was going to the end zone, honestly. I mean, the level of talent, the talent gap was pretty evident. From my studying before the game, I was really thinking this might happen. I thought third quarter. They started in the second quarter, which I don't know if that's common. Usually it's the second half. Big win for Onalaska here tonight. And it's going to be one of those games, that you talk about, for this program, like a legendary game like the Al Bundy Polk High football 4 touchdowns, you know what I mean, if you want to go that route. But it was very impressive. And why anybody kicks to Nicky Odom is beyond me.
Yeah.
Don't kick it to him. I mean, he's just so electric with the football in his hands, and that just sparked the night for the Hilltoppers. Once he went to the end zone, you might as well just forget about it. You knew Onalaska was they were coming out full throttle tonight, Aaron, and they were well prepared for this matchup, and hats off to Onalaska's coaching staff and the players on the field.
Yeah, they were completely dominant. They looked like they knew what was coming every single play. And really, the defense played well again. The offense played really well again. The special teams came up with a couple big plays again, and they continue to roll through their competition. Next week, they will take on either Lakeland or Medford.
Yeah, I believe so. I don't think in these brackets that it matters for upsets that they move the seeding.
Yeah.
I think they just stick with the bracket. I'm trying to recall.
They
pretty
stick
sure
with
they
the bracket,
do.
yeah.
And then it's going to be Lakeland or Medford. And, I mean, either matchup, I think Onalaska has a really good chance of winning that game as well. They'll have to be way more prepared, obviously, than this game. I felt like that, they were definitely ready for the Ordockers tonight. And I do think Medford could pose somewhat of a challenge to them, as they do have a pretty good ground game. They do like to mix it up with some play action a little bit, predicating off of that. Defensive-wise, they do give up some yards. So offensively, Onalaska could be licking their chops on that one, but we'll have to see how that pans out. Lakeland's no slouch, but I just got a feeling about Medford that they might be the team that we see next week.
Yeah, we will be there for that game. whoever Onalaska plays will, I guess, be here
I don't
for
even
that
have
game.
to work the other job. I get to come here and hang out with you.
So
I could even come early.
I was going to say, you're going to set up all the equipment?
I could help.
Is that what you're saying?
I'd be more than welcome.
Yeah, there you go.
Me,
Yeah.
I like to help
know.
you.
Yeah.
I'm helpful in some ways. I don't know.
Well,
Yeah.
here, you cover up a lot of time. While I got these sheets over here to my right. I'm
I
writing
don't know
down.
how I should take that as a compliment or a slight that I talk too much, or
I think it's a compliment because it gives me time to do stuff that I don't have to fill time or have to worry about what's going on. I know you'll have my back as literally as I turn my back to you, and I know you'll just continue to talk as I'm writing down stuff. So
I got you.
There you go. 48-6 is our final score. We'll take another break.
I'm Chris Rock to your Dwayne Johnson.
Hey, I'll take that.
All right.
I'll absolutely take that. All right, we'll take a break. We'll be with you for another 15 to 17 minutes here from Onalaska before we send it back to our studio for the Festival Foods post-game show. I think he wants to or
John,
would be willing to, but
I know, I get it.
Logistics, we're probably the only game close to done.
Yeah. I'll try to find something to talk about.
Oh, we've got plenty to talk about here on the postgame on ESPN La Crosse 105.5.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region since 1983.
Dad has always taught to us service, satisfaction. The customer is always right.
If our drivers create the mess, they know enough that they clean it up. Our container lids are always shut, containers are always in a neat, orderly fashion, and we take pride in that.
We feel that's our customer. It's our waste. It's our container. It's got to get done. We can do whatever we can to make that happen.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill in downtown West Salem. It's the place to meet your friends before and after sporting events.
Dave Hunt here. We pride ourselves on being a family establishment. Hunter's Last Chance is a place you can bring the whole family before the game, after the game, or anytime. Enjoy our delicious burgers, sandwiches, and pizzas.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, downtown West Salem. Stop in for their made-from-scratch daily lunch specials. Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, serving up the best burgers around downtown West Salem. 3-in-1 Construction, the name to remember for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. You see, 3-in-1 Construction specializes in 3 things: drywall, metal framing, and painting. If you have any one of those projects in mind, whether it be residential or commercial, call 3-in-1 Construction at 608-317-8615 or email Jared at 3in1construction.net. Contact 3-in-1 Construction for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. They're located next to the post office downtown West Salem.
Due to recent storms, your house and other buildings on your property may have been severely damaged. Now you need a new roof and siding. Choose CertainTeed Landmark Series shingles from your local CertainTeed roofing and siding dealer, Contractor Supply of West Salem. CertainTeed offers the widest variety of designs and color options, and every CertainTeed product is backed by the manufacturer's warranty for your peace of mind. Choose CertainTeed, the highest quality roofing systems. Call or stop in for a free estimate at Contractor Supply, your partner in building excellence on County Highway B, West Salem.
Autumn is in the air. A reminder that the heating season will be here sooner than you think. It's time to start thinking about your furnace. Call Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, your Armstrong air dealer, and schedule your furnace maintenance checkup. Rish will make sure your furnace is running at peak efficiency, saving you money on your energy bill. Need a new furnace? Now's the time to upgrade to a money-saving, energy-efficient, smooth, and reliable Armstrong air system. Get ready for the heating season with a call to your Armstrong air dealer. Rish Heating and Air Conditioning in West Salem. Call them at 786-2676.
Make sure your furnace is running at peak efficiency. Call Gary at G&T Heating and Air Conditioning of West Salem at 786-1140. G&T Heating and Air Conditioning located on Highway 16 on Commerce Street in West Salem. 48-6 is our final score here from Onalaska as they beat the Ashland Ore Dockers. In convincing fashion here tonight, it was all Onalaska from the opening kickoff. And really dominant performance. They will take on the 4 or 5 seed next week. We will be here for that game. It'll be Lakeland or Medford. And then moving down the list, also Mosinee and Rice Lake, those other top 2 and 3 seeds in their bracket. They could eventually match up with West Salem down the road. It would be the semifinal game, the game to go to Madison, which would be I'm already really, really hoping for that to be the matchup.
I think it's very
it would
possible.
Be so fun.
I think it's very possible. I mean, you look at these brackets, and I mean, you look at the level of play that West Salem's had this year, and then you kind of compare what Onalaska's done with some of the teams. I mean, West Salem hasn't played Baraboo. They played them last year, and they played them very tough. And I think that they're a better team than Baraboo right now. I think they're a better team than Reedsburg, who's a 2 seed. I think they're a better team than Luxembourg-Casco. You look at this bracket, I think it's very realistic to say that is a possibility. And then you don't want to look too far ahead because it's a different season. Upsets happen. We know this, right? I mean, we're all students of the game. We all love this game. But upsets can happen at any given time. But the way Onalaska played tonight convinces me that they're dialed into this playoff run. And I don't see them slipping up next week.
I was going to say, is it crazy for me to just say, all right, Onalaska's going to win next week? I mean, they're playing that well, right?
I guess if you look at it from a fan standpoint, I think you can be very happy about your chances. From our standpoint, we have to be objective, but at the same time understand that the numbers are going to skew in Onalaska's favor again. I mean, it's just the tail of the tape. That's what you see. And Onalaska's just been that good this year. They've been, so opportunistic. Their defense has been so good. So many playmakers. I mean, the writing's on the wall that this could be very possible. So we'll just have to let things play out, as they say, and kind of go with the ride, Aaron. That's all we can do.
All right, let's give you a few stats here as we continue to wrap up here from Onalaska High School. We'll start with individual stats. For Ashland, Tayo Bay was 1 for 5 for 0 yards passing.
Yikes.
Yeah, it was not great for Ashland through the air, as Xander Pardoon was 1 for 1 for 2 yards. On the ground, it was Lake and Villa Verde with 8 carries for 19 yards. Ethan Peterson had 7 for 44. Hunter Chenier was 10 for 30 and the lone touchdown. And then Obey had 2 carries for 0 yards. Marcus Cruzan, who was the leading receiver for Ashland, and by a large margin was targeted only twice, no catches, and it was Ethan Peterson with 2 catches for 2 yards. For Onalaska, Adam Skifton, 1 half of play, was outstanding once again. He was 7 for 10 for 109 yards and 3 touchdowns. Nick Putz was 2 for 4 for -3 yards through the air as well. On the ground for Onalaska, it was Brady Kuhn, 6 carries for 134 yards and a touchdown. Cornell Banks, how about this stat line? 2 carries, 96 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Man, and that one run was so impressive. I didn't see that speed coming. And like I said, it was like watching Christian Okoye in Tecmo Super Bowl. I mean, all of a sudden this gear comes on I've never seen in my life, and it was really, really fun to watch.
Cam Cornett, 4 carries for 16 yards. Kason Irwin, a carry for 1. And Landon Stewart came in right at the end of the game and knelt down twice for -2 yards. Receivers, it was Matty Burnett, 2 catches for 24. Sam Pika, 1 for a 7-yard touchdown. Ben Stewart, 1 for a 61-yard touchdown. Well, there's Nicky Odom, 1 catch for 4 yards. So you could say Ashland kept him in check, but I think it was the rest of the offense that
they just used him as a decoy all night long. And you know why? Nicky had that explosive punt return. He showed what he is. I mean, you don't need to give him the ball a ton if you know that you can control the clock and control the tempo. Save him for the games that you're going to need him to really turn it on. And I think that's a really good game plan and good strategy by the Hilltoppers.
It was Evan Anderson with a catch for 10 yards and a touchdown. It was also Carter Gilhausen with a catch for 3 yards. It was Connor Barth with a catch for -2 yards. And Cam Cornett a catch for -1 yard. Casey Barth for -2 yards. Cam Cornett for 1 catch for -1 yards. Team stats here today. Ashland had 1 turnover. It was a lost fumble. No interceptions, no sacks from either side. Ashland had 6 penalties for 40 yards, 4 punts, 6 first downs. They had 2 passing yards, 93 yards on the ground for a total of 95 yards in the game. for Onalaska. No turnovers, no sacks, 3 penalties for 35 yards. They punted once, had 11 first downs, all of those coming in the first half, and they had 106 total passing yards, -3 of those in the second half. They had -1 yards in the second half, just 2 yards rushing, but 245 for the game. They had 351 total yards. Those are your stats here from tonight's game. 48-6 win for Onalaska. Does your house need a new roof or siding? Choose CertainTeed Landmark Series shingles from Contractor Supply of West Salem. The highest quality roofing systems. Call or stop in for a free estimate at your partner in building excellence on County Highway B, West Salem. We'll take a break. We'll come back, and we will wrap things up here from Onalaska High School. You're listening to ESPN La Crosse 105.5.
Imagine if you could feel better and live healthier without drugs or surgery. What if we told you that at Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we can help you turn that thought into a reality for you and your family with safe, gentle, and effective chiropractic care. We are a team of family-oriented chiropractors who offer our patients quality care as it relates to nutrition and weight loss, exercise, and living a healthy lifestyle. Whether you're visiting us because you want to feel better, get out of pain, or even lose weight, we want you to know that you've come to the right place on your journey to wellness. Through tailored and specific care plans, we'll create the best treatment for your unique needs. And we don't stop there. We'll listen to your concerns and make you a partner in your care. At Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we don't just get you well, we'll help you stay well too.
Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers with locations in Onalaska, Holman, and Sparta.
Have you been looking for a checking account that fits your lifestyle? With a checking account from Ultra, enjoy better rates, contactless debit cards, and online and mobile banking that makes your account as on the go as you are. No minimum balance, no monthly fees, no surprises. Take the next step and open your checking account online today, or stop in at Ultra Federal Credit Union in La Crosse, Onalaska, Holman, West Salem, La Crescent, or Winona, helping you live your best life. Federally insured by NCUA.
Did you wake up in a cold house last winter? Don't let that happen again this year. Hey, it's Kirsten from G&T Heating and Air Conditioning in West Salem. Did you know that we service any brand of heating system? Whether you have a boiler, heat pump, oil, or gas furnace, the list goes on. Give us a call to make sure that yours is running up to par before the cold winter hits. Mention this ad while scheduling and get $10 off your next service. Call us at 786-1140. You won't be disappointed. Call G&T for the best heating and air conditioning guaranteed.
Noble Insurance Service, building strong relationships to secure your future. Whether you need homeowners insurance, auto insurance, life insurance, or commercial insurance, we work with a variety of companies. That ensures you get the protection you need. At Noble Insurance, we're committed to creating a partnership so that as your needs change, your coverage keeps pace. Call Noble Insurance Service and let's create a plan personalized just for you and your needs.
Noble Insurance Agency, Onalaska.
The Prescription Center Pharmacy has moved from La Crosse to West Salem. The Prescription Center is now located in the same building as West Salem Health Mart Pharmacy on Highway 16, just across from Linda's Bakery. This compounding pharmacy is able to create medications specifically for you, your family, and your pets. The same great service and staff are still available. The only thing that's changed is the address. Call 608-788-4500 to learn how your compounding pharmacist can help you, your family, and your pets.
With DriveUltra.org, you're in the driver's seat. Ultra Federal Credit Union is giving you the information you need to make smart choices and get into the car you love. Ultra Federal Credit Union, it's where you belong. 48-6 Onalaska with the victory here tonight in the 1-8 matchup over Ashland. As we said, it could have been much worse here today. Onalaska he slowed up a little bit after that first quarter, running clock, And they handle business tonight. That's all that matters. They'll be playing next week, and we'll be there for it.
Yeah, how about the offensive line tonight for
Yeah.
the Hilltoppers, especially, that triumphant in the middle with Evans, Zabel, and Hellickson. I think those three guys played very well, and the Bossmans always do well at the edges. But, man, I tell you, they were just so dominant, especially in that first quarter. It looked like any time Brady Kuhn or Cornell touched the ball, there was a hole, and they had this just – they could use their vision to kind of guide themselves where they wanted to go, and that was really impressive tonight. And that line's gotten better as the season's gone on. I mean, you can tell in the scores. Playing Reedsburg and having their way with them, playing Baraboo having their way with them. That tells you something about that offensive line.
That'll do it for us here tonight. Make sure if you're on radio, stay here. If you're on our YouTube video stream, head over to the radio, 105.5, or on TuneIn, or on ESPNLacrosse.com, as we will have our Festival Foods postgame show, as we always do. And John Papadopoulos waiting back at the studio. He's got all the scores and stats. He'll have coaches, players. He'll talk to Scotty as well. And I'll have a couple of reporters out as well to talk to you about all the games around the area and how every area team did in Level 1. So with that, Aaron Moore signing off for Scotty Grant and Jeff Ross on the camera, doing great work as always. John, we sit